Hello guys, welcome back. We're back with more Pokemon Emerald Legacy. Last time we fought up against Watson, and I'm not gonna lie, that battle was kind of scary, considering the fact that we got bitten, and we got, like, flinched 4 times in a row. It's kind of crazy. It definitely was a little on the intense side, but we're back. And today, we're going to be fighting against probably, I want to say we can probably make it to Flannery today, within a couple hours for sure. But anyways, we left off at the Wind Straits, and I honestly wonder like how tough the Wind Straits are actually going to be. I don't know, man. The Wind Straits have like a tendency to like be ridiculously hard sometimes, so it'll definitely be interesting to see what they're up to and see like what their teams are about and stuff. As far as the bikes go, I'm thinking I want to pick up the Mach bike. You love this game? I do too. I really thoroughly enjoy the Legacy games because it's not like, you know, you really need to do like a lot of work, you know, to like make a Pokemon game good. I mean, you don't need to add, you know, like fake mons and, you know, I mean, sure that stuff's cool, but I mean, just like simple fixes to Pokemon Emerald, I mean, in the form of like a ROM hack are really cool. Extra story bits. Basically just, it basically just fix the game and you make it better. You finally blew with your bad team. You had to evolve Paris and Zubat. Parasite is so terrible. Golbat's better. I just hate the fact that in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can't evolve Golbat and a Crobat, and you can't evolve like Scyther into Scizor and stuff. It's honestly really a bummer. Alrighty though, we got a lot of work to do today. We're a little bit under-leveled as well. But I mean, pretty much like Wolverine pretty much like carried that entire battle for us, so. I don't want to do a double battle. I'm just gonna face this guy from behind. I've only played Crystal Legacy, and I really enjoyed Crystal Legacy. I like how Murkrow and Misdreavus are actually better in those games. Like, Misdreavus actually has better special attack and speed. Shadow Ball special. Alright, do people ever be quiet in this house? Jesus. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Anywho, yeah, I like all the games, all the Legacy games. I like Pokemon Yellow, I like Crystal. Crystal's definitely my favorite. I've only played maybe like up to like the 3rd gym in Yellow Legacy. I wanted to, I would have finished it on my own time, but I decided that I wanted to stream it instead. Oh yeah, dude, I can't wait for another double flinch too. Dude, that wasn't even double flinch, bro. That was like quadruple flinch. That was absolutely terrible. I don't think I've ever had that much bad luck in a Pokemon game before, dude. That is honestly just atrocious. I've never played Squirt Silver. I didn't even know, like, there was a ROM hack that took place years after the events of Golden Sister, and you play as Gold, and you play as Silver's daughter. That's kind of crazy. Alright. I don't know why, but I feel like this trainer probably has a Roselia. Kind of just comes off like that. I am the trainer Marina. Marina actually evolves in 1 level. I've been watching JoJo. So, I really wasn't a big JoJo fan. And then I watched it with my friends recently, and I actually really liked it. I'm on season 2. And I know that JoJo's supposed to get really, really good. I'd be very interested in watching more of it. When they say that show has a bizarre adventure, oh yeah, that show just says some of like the most offhand, craziest shit I think I've ever heard in an anime. It's actually kind of wild. I'm gonna evolve Marina real quick. Ooh, okay. Wow. I know they're up to part 6 right now. Oh, hi Sarah Imoga. I can't say I remember your name, but I'm glad that you're here. Hope you enjoy your time. Sorry, the anime is up to part 6. The manga's up to, like, what, part 9? I don't know why, but I don't really feel like seeing Masquerade and Faint. I've never watched One Piece. Everyone tells me to read the manga for it. It's like the best way on like how to catch up and stuff. I'm at the part where they first introduced Joseph Joestar, and he's very funny. Please no spoilers. I would like to watch more. Trust me. I just gotta find the time for it. But yeah, they definitely say some interesting things, to say the least. I forgot that you have Intimidate as an ability. Also, is this base 80 attack for Leech Life? I don't remember if it has the base 80. I don't know if Smith fixed that to where Leech Life has more power. I mean, you know, probably yes, specifically just because, like, Marina's physical attack is kind of duty, and, like, the high base power from Leech Life is probably kind of balancing it out. I forget the exact stat increase to Masquerade, but somebody in the, and then the last live stream mentioned it. Someone on the development team for the Legacy series. You know, I've tried to get into Pokemon Uranium, but I don't really like a lot of those, like, crazy, like, Fakemon ROM hacks. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. I just like playing simple ROM hacks like this. We should probably go buy some antidotes and paralyzed heals. Because I've noticed that there are going to be a lot of, like, aroma ladies coming up pretty soon, probably. Also, just having, like, full heals on hand is always just a good thing to have whenever you play Pokemon games. You don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Status is, like, the one thing that, like, a lot of people will usually go back to the Pokemon Center for. So it's like, it's okay. Why bother when you have stuff like paralyzed heals? They're hacks, dude. I actually have a shit ton of money, too. Wow. I don't think we're really gonna need any, oh, you know what? I'll buy Awakenings anyways. We got a lot of money to spend. I'm gonna be a little reckless with it. Yo, repels are only repels are only $100. Thank you, Smith, for making life so much easier. Now, I'm buying 25 of these things. I don't give a shit. That's crazy. I'm not rich. I just haven't really, I mean, you see, the thing is that whenever you play Pokemon Emerald, there's money hacks, guys. You can literally save. You spend, I think, a little bit more on this. Yeah, I think you spend, like, what? $1 more than potions, and then you have, like, an extra 40 base power. Like, why bother even, like, buying super potions when you can buy this for half the price? That's why I bought, like, 29 Soda Pop. Now we're gonna be set for a while. You're gonna try and play Pokemon Platinum without doing any damage? Good luck, dude. Good luck. I don't like doing, like, really high intense Pokemon challenges like that. I know, like, it's like the buzz thing and people have been doing them for a long time, but to me, trying to, like, do all that, it just seems like too much work, if I can be 100% honest. I'd rather just sit back, enjoy casual Pokemon, have a little bit of a challenge in here, kind of like a game like this, and I'm cool. I'm not streaming ZA on with the camera. I probably will stream it though. I enjoy not being on facecam, actually. It makes me feel more comfortable. I've streamed on facecam before, don't get me wrong. You guys probably know what I look like. I have videos. If you want to see that bad. I think the only difference is now is I have longer hair. But I'll play, like, I'll stream Legends ZA for sure. I'm not against doing it. I just don't know, what they're gonna do about Legends ZA. I mean, are they gonna, like, fix it up? Are they gonna make it better than Pokemon Scarlet? But I mean, like, the trailers are looking pretty promising so far, but there is, like, that feeling of caution, you know? Oh, I'm definitely buying GTA 6 for $100. I don't give a shit. Hell yeah. Am I gonna play Pokemon Pisces? What's that? Obviously some kind of fan game. Exactly, yeah. I'm 30. I don't look like the same guy I did when I was in my early to mid 20s, dude. Like, I've changed a lot as a person, just like, you know, looks, physically, mentality. When you're in your early 20s, you know, it's you're at like a much different like maturity level. Like, you know, now since like I've been an adult, you know, like I have like adult responsibilities and stuff like that. You know, you live on your own for a little while. You know, you really grow up pretty fast. Pretty crazy. The battle style does look interesting in Pokemon Legends ZA. I agree with you. You can actually dodge attacks now, you know, it makes you wonder, like, really how this is going to affect battling. I mean, then again, like, you know, in Legends Arceus, we didn't really have, you know, there really wasn't too much of an emphasis on battling. I hope it doesn't feel empty either. I don't like the fact that we're only confined to Lumiose City. I want to go out to Anastar. I want to go out to Laver. Those are my favorite cities in Pokemon X and Y. I love the music. I love the aesthetics of it. That's where I want to go. But we're stuck in Lumiose. I mean, Lumiose is cool. I love the Eiffel Tower. Well, what did Clement say? The future is now thanks to science. Great gym leader. I love Clement, man, but I want to see Valerie. I want to see Olympia. I want to see all the cool stuff. Do I wear hats and jackets more often now? Sometimes, not always. I'm trying to grow my hair down past my shoulders. See how that looks up. Maybe I'll show you guys sometime. Not right now, though. I don't know. I just felt like going long hair. This felt kind of good, you know. Alright, you guys ready for the win straights? These guys win straight. They're apparently they're really, really good trainers. You know what, dude, like, I know the Minecraft movie's out, but I've never really been, I mean, I like Minecraft, but I'm not, like, that, I don't know if I want to go and see the movie, dude. There's, like, there's a lot of, like, live action stuff, you know, that tends to flop, especially in terms of, like, I don't know, anime, you know, and in video games. I heard the Sonic movie wasn't bad. I heard that, I mean, obviously, like, you know, we have, like, Dragon Ball Evolutions, and Dragon Ball Evolutions is complete garbage. The Yu Yu Hakusho live action was pretty bad. I heard the Death Note one was alright. That one was okay, though wasn't there, like, a live action of One Piece too? I'm not sure if that one did well or not. Was it? Okay. That's kind of what I thought. I heard the Death Note movie was kind of bad, yeah. Live action One Piece is pretty good. Seriously? Interesting. How far does the, because I've only watched up to me like a little like after like Skypiea in One Piece. How far does like the live action go? Like, does it go past like Skypiea, or does it kind of just like give like the rough, like a beginning of like how the One Piece series worked? Also, was it a movie or like, or was it a series? I don't remember. Speaking of series, are you guys fans of Ranma? The new, the Ranma, how can I put this? Reanimation? The new Ranma anime? It's really cute. I would highly recommend it. Ranma is one of my favorite anime of all time. I agree with you. Puzzle is a little underwhelming, yeah. But I mean, I never really ever used puzzles on my team anyway, so this seemed kind of fun. You watch the original? I like the original too. They're all really funny characters in Ranma. Shampoo's hilarious. Oh, I am so glad that you missed that stun spore. That stun spore is disgusting. I'm also surprised that that fire punch didn't kill. I know Roselia has like, what's Roselia's base special defense? I don't know if it also got an increase in this game either. What's Roselia's base physical special defense in regular Pokemon? That's 80. That's actually pretty good. They probably got a buff too in this one. I don't know all the buffs that they did in this game, but a live action 7 Deadly Sins. That would be very interesting to see how that would turn out. I've seen a good chunk of the anime. Bomb is probably the coolest, or Bon. Bon's probably my favorite character in 7 Deadly Sins. Bon's freaking badass, man. Yeah, for once, Ultra can actually take out an enemy. Cool. Not everyone freaking has to have Roselias. I feel like Roselia has honestly been like one of the more common Pokemon on this route. I've seen a lot of them. Oh, ground type. I can't use Spark anymore. Yeehaw. I want to swap out to Marina, but Marina is not water type anymore. Probably got to Wilbur. Just don't Ember Wilbur too hard, or else we're going to be dealing with some bacon. Bacon actually sounds really good right now. That's why I made that joke. Is that gonna kill? I thought that would. A Naruto live action? Probably. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I wonder if Kishimoto would like actually be on board with that project. You know what? You know what was actually pretty good? The Avatar live action. I've seen clips, I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen clips and it actually seems not too bad. Toxins, if we have to upgrade, we have to upgrade. We'll see how long Pulsel can last. He got a buff in this game. I don't know. Maybe if you give him, like, Stab Thunderbolt with, like, a magnet or something, maybe he'll do more. Not the 2010 Avatar movie, and not Blue People Avatar. Avatar Last Airbender series. Alright, we beat him. I believe she actually gives us a Macho Burst. Oh yeah, the live show is definitely a lot better than the original. By a mile, dude. For sure. I saw the original movie. The way how they earthbended those rocks in the original movie, it's like they did some kind of dance and like they made rocks freaking float from up the ground, and it's like, hey, you can tap your feet on the ground 3 times by stomping on it, and guess what? You make rocks appear. Honestly, so underwhelming to represent the Earthbenders. What a trash heap of a movie. Alright. I want to say right now that we're relatively under-leveled. I want to get these guys up to like level 24. At the very least. I forget that Watson's ace was actually 24, so we're actually like not that far behind levels, but I feel like having Mons up to level 25 at this point in time, we're actually pretty good. Oh, we need a Rock Smash too. I'll go ahead and get that real quick. But yeah, I believe the Rock Smash guy's over here, right? Speaking of live action, you know what's disgusting? Sure, lay it on me, man. Have you finished watching Avatar, Tet? How far are you in Avatar right now? Okay, I'm actually gonna keep Ultra up front for a little bit. And, Rock Smash will definitely be interesting. Here's the thing. I know giving it isn't like a smart idea, but like, is it, oh dude, that's 60 base power. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of, I kinda want double kick. I'm gonna get rid of sand attack. Oh yeah, dude, Sand Slash has a great design. I think even with the rapid spin buff, it didn't really do it much justice just because of how low the freaking speed was on it. I don't know though. Terra did a lot of things for bad Pokemon. Made Volcarona even more broken. I don't really want to do a double battle. Let me guess. Do you have ground type Pokemon? Can I keep plus up front? Or no, what did I name it? Ultra, right? Plus Ultra. You have a grass type. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. I gotta swap out again, man. I'm so tired of swapping out. When will Marina get a flying type attack? I'll have to go into the Pokédex and figure that out. Hopefully it gets like Air Cutter or something. Earthbenders can even, have you, I don't remember if they had already showed this in the show or not, but Toph learned something really, really cool about Earthbenders. I'm not going to say much outside of that. Because I'm not sure if you're like at that part of the show yet. I don't want to spoil it for you. There you go, yeah, okay, cool. I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't know like where you were. But yeah, Toph learns how to Metal Bend. And it's really awesome. Oh no, of course not. Sandslash's problems are definitely more so like in its stats. I'm glad you're almost done, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Because Avatar is honestly a really cool series. Yeah, I was Sandslash was a better Pokemon as well. Every bad Pokemon has their set of problems. I'm gonna be getting, we're gonna be getting Sneasel very soon. Sneasel's gonna be our next one. Swap over to Ultra. Yeah, I think we can talk about metal bending being a huge concept in Korra. Yeah, I do remember that. I haven't seen all of Korra, though. I've probably seen like half of it. I kind of got bored towards the second part of it. Really wasn't like my thing. The thing is, Toxin is like, would you have waterbenders can only use bloodbending on the night of the full moon? Bloodbending is crazy. Of course you have a ground type. Man! Can this poor Pokemon ever get like a full kill? Gosh darn it. Yeah, I'll be getting Sneasel pretty soon. Because you can get Sneasel on Route 113, and I love that. The Blood Moon, I don't really remember like a lot of the details. Yeah, my gameplay's a little crooked. That's better. I like that. Move my icon just a little bit to the left. Yeah, that's fine. I like that a lot more. That it has like more room and stuff on the sides. Alright, can Ultra finally get a kill? That's not... Let me guess, you're gonna... Okay, you know what? I can tell this guy's gonna have a Numble. Watch. I'm just gonna put Wilbur up front. I probably would be a Firebender. I don't know. I really like lightning as an element, and I don't know, just like watching like Azula, Zuko, and Roku, all the really badass Firebenders. Oh, you're actually a Dark type. I cannot hit you. I cannot hit you at all. Where can we get Sneasel in this game? Route 113. Which is coming up very, very quick. Like we can be on Route 113 in like 5 minutes. It is known as the dry area. But that doesn't mean that I'm tired. It doesn't mean that I'm not tired of seeing ground types. I really want Ultra to get a kill. Yeah, all these all these people freaking have ground types. I'm just gonna keep Wilbur up front with the second type mon. Grass or ground types, either one of the two. You have a name suggestion for Sneasel? Shoot, what do you got? What do you got for me? Sweet. So you said Levi or Sasuke? That sounds interesting. Yeah, those definitely fit a Sneasel. I like the name Bandit. Does Bandit sound like a pretty cool Sneasel name? I would name my dog Bandit if I ever got a dog by myself. Oh yeah, and I'm definitely not going to be able to beat these guys with Ultra. Wait till we get to the water part of Hoenn, though. Once we get to the water part of Hoenn, Ultra's going to have so much fun. I'll be zapping enemies left and right. Sceptile, Gardevoir, Aggron, and Tentacruel. That's original. I like the Aggron and the Tentacruel. I don't really ever see a lot of people to ever talk about Aggron and Tentacruel. Toxins talked about it yesterday, though. Isn't your favorite Pokemon Aron? I think I remember hearing you say something like that. I think Bandit's basic, but I mean, like, I think it's just fitting for a Sneasel. Yeah, 7 point out of 10, too much water. I remember that. I remember that meme from years ago. IGN. We love IGN. I can't do anything about the ground types. I know it's gonna sound kind of crazy, me putting Marina up against these rock types and stuff, but Marina actually has Bubble Beam. I need a better water type too, or something. I don't know, maybe a grass type. I need to figure out like what more I want to do with my team. I don't know if this team's actually going to do good in the Elite Four either, because Emerald Legacy's like Elite Four, like it's going to be like somewhat challenging. Aron's your favorite? That is a good choice, sir. That's a good choice. Aron's very underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about Aron very much. You think Bandit's a better name for Thievor or Liepard? I can see where you're coming from with that. I can definitely see where you're coming from with that. Dude, Splatoon's turning 10, Emerald 20, and something turning 30. Jeez, man, I know Pokemon's 30th anniversary is next year, huh? That's actually wild. I remember what they did for Pokemon's 25th. It was crazy. I can't believe Pokemon's 30 years old. I've been playing the game since I was 4, so... Wait, is it Pokemon's 30th anniversary? Or what am I thinking about? Is it? I'm pretty sure Pokemon's 30th anniversary is next year, right? I'm looking this up on Google real quick. Yeah. Oh, it is next year. Okay, I am right. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm 30 as well. I'll be 31 in 4 months, guys. I'll be 31. I'm so... I've been doing YouTube since I was 19. Isn't that wild? That's crazy. Alright, what mons can you actually find inside of this cave? I remember when I was playing through Pokemon Emerald when I was like 10 years old, 11 years old. Me and my buddies, we used to go over to each other's houses. We would we'd battle our in-game teams and stuff with each other. We would do like egg breeding. We'd be like, hey, like pick a mon in the Pokedex that you don't have and a mon that I don't have, and like, you know, we can breed it, like, you know, if we have it. Such cool times. There's a Grimer. Woo. I've never used a Grimer before. A young patriarch. Torkoal, we have a fire type already. Nah, I don't really see anything that I want here, to be honest. You're on 27? Maybe 27. Good for you. Yeah, I don't see anything here, unfortunately. That's alright. First game was Ultra Sun and it wasn't hard. Yeah. Ultra Sun's not that hard. I thought actually the original ones were actually harder because it was the first time totems came out, and Ultra Sun and Moon, like, you're kind of used to totems already, so you kind of have like an idea of like how to strategize against them. And also, I believe, and also some of the totems that were in Sun and Moon also make a reappearance too. So, all right, I think now I can finally put Ultra up front, and we can start finally doing some damage. You guys, are you a bird keeper? Oh no, wait, please don't have a numble. Please don't have a numble. Oh, you have a freaking numble. You have a numble. You have a numble. Why is it that you guys always have nummels? You're making this very hard, dang it. I just want to level up my electric type. Why does this have to be so difficult? Dang it. That's it. I'm surprised I actually KO'd. Did Santoon get a buff in this game or something? I don't think that should have KO'd, to be honest. That's crazy. Okay, that almost killed. I wonder if this team can actually last until the late game too. Kind of makes me wonder. Hello, Dan. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Also, sorry, guys. I was fixing something real quick. All right. I am going to... I know you're a grass type trainer. Yeah, 31, man. I don't know. Part of me is looking forward to it. Part of me is not. I want to see what moves Masquerade learns. Stats. Air Cutter level 26. Bet. I am so on. That is good. I love it. 65 base power on the special side. Wait, is that going to be... I don't know if flying is physical or special in this gen. Well, no, not... I know it's physical and in regular, but I don't know how it is in this game. I'm not sure if Air Cutter is going to be special or not. Okay, yeah, I'll just keep Marina up front for right now, and I'll take on the grass type trainer. I can't wait till we get Stab Flying. That's going to be so handy. It's physical? Okay. Is that an Emerald Legacy? Because I know, obviously in regular Pokemon, it's flying's physical. I'm also surprised that Leech Life actually does more. No, it is. I just don't know what it is in Emerald Legacy specifically. I'm not sure if they changed it to special or they changed it to physical. I'm not talking about in vanilla Pokemon. I'm talking about in this specific ROM hack. Yeah, I know in vanilla it's physical. I don't know if they did anything with it in this game or not. Because like in Crystal Legacy, Ghost is actually special and Dark is actually physical. So I'm not sure if they did anything with it because Smith did that in the previous Pokemon game. All the EV evolutions are special besides Leafeon actually. Leafeon's more of a physical attacker. Sylveon's more special, Vaporeon's more special, Jolteon is. Flareon's like, no, actually, yeah, Flareon's physical too. We kind of forget about Flareon though, because Flareon's the worst out of all of them. Is it safe for me to say that that Flareon is the worst evolution competitively? I mean, it does get guts. Maybe it's Leafeon. I'm not sure. Grass types in general kind of just get shafted, unfortunately. I should Ogre Hunter Fire, but yeah. Alright, let's see. Got my antidotes. We are prepared. Alright, now can I finally battle someone that doesn't have a ground type or a grass type? What are these berries? Okay, raspberries, obviously those are for burn. Oh yeah, no, Flareon's adorable. I don't know if you guys saw last week's video, but I talked about how I don't think there's going to be an evolution in Legends yet. If you guys want to go watch that, it's up on the channel. This weekend we're going to be talking about Mega Evolution for the video of the week. I think you guys will enjoy it. No, you're not a bird type. You're not a bird type trainer. I cannot wait until we get to like Route 119. There's just like a bunch of bird type trainers. A bunch of flying types. Electric. I can, you know what? We can do quick attack on you. That's alright. You got pair, you can still get paralyzed with static in your electric type. Ah, Gen 3. I love it. Dag nabbit, man, that sucks. Starmie might get a Mega? Is that according to leaks, dude? Oh, that'd be so sick if Starmie got a Mega. That actually makes me very excited. It makes me wonder if they're gonna keep Mega Evolution going into the future for Generation 8. Or sorry, no, Generation 10. I have no idea why I said 8, my bad. I was talking about I think it's because we were talking about Gen 7 earlier. And my brain kind of went. Yo, what's up, Justin? How's it going, man? Glad to have you here. Seeing Starmie get a Mega would be very interesting for, because Starmie's already like a pretty good Pokemon on its own. So I know like a lot. I don't know if some of you guys would agree with me on this, but I liked Terra more than I did Gigantamax and Dynamax. But I liked Mega Evolution more than I did Terra. I just was not a fan of G-Maxing and Dynamaxing in Gen 8. Like, don't get me wrong, like they're like some cool forms of it, but there's just I just don't like, you know, like how the Pokemon got bigger. I always just thought Mega Evolutions were just better. Mega Evolution was honestly just really fun though. Also, you're learning Barrier. I'll pass. Barrier's kind of bad. This stream is making me want to do a 4th run of this ROM hack. Oh, dude, go for it. I love Emerald Legacy. I'm having a blast. Pokemon that deserves an evolution is Jinx, Magmar, Electabuzz. Oh yeah, Jinx. Oh yeah, for sure. Jinx definitely does deserve an evolution. Or a Mega. Jinx is such a cool Pokemon. If Jinx got like a stat buff, like Jinx could actually probably be like very viable in modern Pokemon. The issue is that Jinx just lacks the speed, unfortunately. Because like a lot of like, you know, like a lot of the fastest Pokemon now, like, you know, are like above like 120. And like in Ubers, it's like a base 135 line. It's like, you know, you got Koraidon, like Miraidon, you know, they're constantly like, you know, just like leading the tier and stuff like that. Koraidon and Miraidon are really busted. Also, Adamant's Crow, I still not named today, it might be. I like Terra, yeah. I'm not saying Terra's bad. Terra actually helps like a lot of Pokemon out. And makes more Pokemon more broken. The hats are kind of silly, huh? That's true. If we're talking about design-wise, yeah, I can kind of see that. The hats are kind of goofy. Jinx was really good in Gens 1 through 3. Like Jinx always had like a pretty like high spot in Smogon, from what I can remember. I forget what Jinx's base speed is, but I know Jinx was pretty quick for the time for when that gen was out. But it's like, it always seems like to me, like, you know, with like new generations and stuff coming out, like a lot of Pokemon just get power crept. It's kind of sad. No, we have the mock bike. I wonder if we can get anything on this side over here or something. Like, I wonder if there's anything like hidden or something. There's a trainer. I don't really want to battle the trainer right now. Oh, that's kind of like a shortcut. Is there like a hidden item or something? I mean, I'll take the extra experience. Yeah, you know what? I actually kind of prefer Gens 1 through 5 too. I can't really, I mean, actually, I'd probably say maybe more so Gens 1 through 6. And like, as much as I love Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, I don't like, you know, just the story is so long and like so lengthy that I don't really want to replay them again. That's not saying that they're like, that they're bad games. It's just, you know, the games are just so long. I actually think that like Pokemon Sun and Moon are actually kind of hard Pokemon games too because of the totems and stuff. Wait till Pokemon Coliseum and XD come to Switch though, guys. When the GameCube stuff gets ported. Yeah. For those of you guys that have never played Coliseum or XD, mainly I don't know how difficult XD can be. I'm pretty sure it's probably like on the same realm of difficulty as Coliseum, but Coliseum, yeah, that's a tough game. Especially because it's double battles. Let's just say skill swap on Slacking can be really fucking strong. Pardon my French. What is it? What is the Switch 2 at right now in terms of price? $450? Is that what it is right now? It is $450? Okay. What were PS5 and Xbox Series X when they launched? Weren't they like closer to 500? Isn't the Switch going to be able to do 4K? Yeah, we'll see. They were 500? Yeah, that's what I thought. I know that Mario Kart, they want to put Mario Kart World at $80, but I'm not sure if all the other games are going to be at that length either, though. I heard something about Donkey Kong being $70. Is that true? God, why do all these trainers always have to have nummels? Unless that was a Kindler. If that's a Kindler, then I just can't read. Focus energy, wow. I forgot to, you know, I don't know why that just perplexed me, because I've never actually seen Nummel use focus energy before. I didn't even know that it got that attack. It's so interesting. It doesn't really feel like a Pokemon that can like focus. I'm so happy I get Air Slash or Air Cutter in 2 levels from now. I think the Switch 2 is gonna sell fine. I mean, it's a 4K console. I don't see why they wouldn't. Especially with how popular Pokemon is now. I have a feeling that it's probably going to sell really well. I disagree with that. Don't get me wrong. The original Switch was... That was probably Nintendo's highest selling system, was it not? And I forgot to record that. Oopsies. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. It does have Bloodborne on it. Isn't there? It's like Bloodborne 2, right? It's not exactly Bloodborne 2. It's like a sequel or something. I don't really play a lot of Souls games. I played Elden Ring, but I absolutely suck at Souls games. You guys will never watch me ever play a Souls game. What's up, Use Joke? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, dude, I love Masquerade. What's my favorite shiny? I don't even know anymore, dude. It's been a while. It used to be Gardevoir, but now I don't know. Now I don't know what I'd like as my new favorite shiny. The Wii U had Smash 4 on it. Smash 4 is a great game, by the way. I'm not really surprised. The Switch is a very, very popular system. The Switch had portable gaming. Alright, chat, we're looking for a Sneasel. Sneasel is on this route. Sneasel is awesome. Wait, is this 113, right? Yeah? 113, yeah. There we go, there's Sneasel. Oh, you're a girl Sneasel, so right on. What are we gonna name this Sneasel, guys? If you guys have nicknames for this female Sneasel, please let me know in the chat on either Twitch or YouTube. I am not going to go for another quick attack. I think I'm just going to throw the Pokeball here. 10 Pikachu. Oh my god. That joke is so original. Oh, it broke free. Elsa. Elsa the Sneasel. Nice. Alright. Give me nicknames, guys. What do you got? Show me your creativity. I'm gonna go put my dish away in the sink, and when I come back, we will see what nicknames you guys have for this. Pootie is an interesting name. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Elsa, as much as I'm not a Disney fan, I kind of like it. But we'll see with the more names that we get. Flying's physical. That's all you need to know. Alright. Yo, what's going on, Des? How you doing today? Dusty Ninja, Air Slash level 32. I thought it was Air Cutter. It learns at level 26. For Masquerade. I'm leaning towards Purry. Also, let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Laura, that's kind of an interesting name for a Sneasel. Also, Sneasel probably can't evolve into Weavile in this either. Manicure. Oh, that's funny. Because of the claws. I'm not really a big Mortal Kombat fan. I like Purry. I don't know where that name comes from, but I really like it. Put it in all capitals too. Terrific, what's going on, man? Hope you've been doing well, dude. Always a pleasure seeing you here. Always a pleasure. Alright, let us go and heal our team up real fast. This grandma in this house is actually kind of creepy. Oh, I've never seen Yuri. Nice, that's adorable. I like that name. He's like, you should rest here. Like, you know, trying to like coerce you into like doing it. Gentle. Knockoff is 50 base power. That's pretty good. What's seeing through? Not a lot, man. Just been hanging in there, doing content like usual. Trying to figure out, you know, the direction I want to go in, you know, for YouTube and stuff. I've been really craving doing streaming again, so I mean, I know I just came back yesterday, but I've been really enjoying it, you guys. It feels nice, you know, to actually kick back, you know, and, you know, just, I don't know, just play video games for you guys. But yeah, this thing already knows, like, Knockoff and Icy Wind, so that's actually a pretty good sign. But what moves do you get when you level up? Can I actually check that within the stats, or is it only on the Pokédex? I think it's only on the Pokédex. Let's see. Was that Spite? Normal? You're level 20, correct? What's the next move you want? Slash? That's actually not bad. Fantech level 27. Okay, Ice Punch 33. Okay. Definitely not bad. Definitely not bad at all. Dark and Ghost being switched is such a great change. I agree. That's why in Generation 2, I had such a fun time using Mischievous. I actually had a special attacking Shadow Ball. It was great. I appreciate it, Char. I appreciate it, man. I feel like I want to start doing more like gameplay content on here for you guys, like, you know, doing like highlight videos and stuff like that at playthroughs, but also keeping like the scripted content on as well. Maybe doing like a combination like of the two. This is definitely just casual. Oh wow, Skarmory. I did not realize that you were on my screen. Hello. We already got Masquerain. I'm good. This is a very, very unique team, you guys. Sneasel, Masquerain, Future Grumpig, Blaziken. Wow. Did they buff Sneasel's stats? I don't know off the top of my head. I do not know. Can someone in there actually answer that? Did they buff Sneasel's stats in this game? I don't really have any of like the spreadsheets and stuff like that of like all the data and information, so I'm kind of playing this like blind. You're on the wrong category. Stop it. Yes, Plusle is buffed. Plusle is buffed, I promise. Guess what, dude? Get predicted. Sucker. Yes, this is Smith's ROM. The Legacy games are probably like my favorite type of Pokemon ROM hack. Him and his team did fantastic work on these. I fell in love with Crystal Legacy, and now I want to play Emerald, and now I want to play Yellow on stream. In the future, I'll do another playthrough of Crystal, but because I played Crystal maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, I'm not really in a Johto kind of mood right now. I'm definitely more in like a Hoenn/Kanto mood. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but like whenever I replay like a lot of Pokemon games, you guys will usually see me play Gens 1 through 5. I don't really like replaying Gens 7 through 8. or 7 through 9. There's just something about the modern Pokemon games that just, I don't know, they don't bore me per se, but I guess it just might be like nostalgia, you know, playing like the older games, like, you know, the Gen 3s and the Gen 4s. There's just something that's just like special and magical about this gen. Oh yeah, he did a lot of buffs and balancing and stuff like that. The game's really, really fun. I would highly recommend playing the Legacy games if you guys have never played any of them before. I'm very happy that I get to play Emerald, because I was actually going to play Emerald in my own time. They're really not, boob. They're really not. The modern games definitely are not my cup of tea. You're absolutely right. Pokemon games just don't feel like Pokemon games anymore as much as they used to. And it's really sad. Because I still love Pokemon a lot, but, you know. And your ground types, of course you are. More ground types. Like I said, I cannot wait until we get to the water, because then finally Plus will actually be able to do something for a change. All Pokemon games are better. See, Austin Howells gets it. Thank you for understanding that older Pokemon games are better. That's exactly how it is. Don't get me wrong, every Pokemon game has their flaws, dude. I totally get that, but I don't know. This doesn't seem like there's much like love in like more modern Pokemon games. Maybe the closest thing we got was Pokemon Legends Arceus, and even then, I'm kind of like on the fence about Legends Arceus. I'm wondering how ZA will differ. I'm also just gonna keep Prairie out, and I'll just use Imagine if the Nincada using Dig uses it on Masquerain. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if that actually does happen. I actually think Pokemon Sun and Moon were actually the last really good Pokemon games. Ultra Sun and Moon was cool. I liked Rainbow Rocket. Oh. Wow. The Nincada actually used Dig on Marina. What a stupid NPC. Oh, that's quite humorous. That's really funny. Don't you guys love it when Pokemon's AI just does stupid things like that? So silly. Yo, what's up, Blockstar? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for coming by. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, I forgot. You're a dark type. That's gonna be super effective against you. Da-da-da. No, I get what you mean, Justin. I get what you mean, man. The, like, having, like, an actual story. Yeah. Pokemon Sword and Shield definitely did not do that. Legends of Arceus was on the right track. I will give them props in that department. Oh, we have another one. Cool. I'm curious what you mean by better elemental typing, Brock. Could you elaborate on that? It's Mario Kart. I think that's the only one, right? Is that the only one that's really gotten like the big price raise? I think all the other Nintendo games are what, 70 bucks? Donkey Kong 70. That's the only $80 game so far that I've seen it is just Mario Kart. I have a big boy job and it makes me hurt. Understandable. PLA is Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm in the middle with Legends Arceus. I like the direction that they were going in. I really do. It just feels like it's missing something. Oh, Sneasel fainted to Slash. That's unfortunate. Okay, Ultra, use Spark. I'm surprised actually Ultra's actually faster than Sneasel. Sneasel could have gotten all that extra experience. That's a bummer. I didn't buy revives. Mario Kart will do fine. I'm not worried about Mario Kart at all. I want to know what we're doing for Zelda. I'm honestly kind of tired of seeing open world Zelda like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I enjoyed those games. I never actually finished Tears of the Kingdom, but I mean, it's pretty much just like Breath of the Wild again. I wish that both games were like in one package rather than being like two separate. Because I loved Breath of the Wild, but I didn't like doing the whole open world 3D Zelda thing again. It just really wasn't my cup of tea. I got bored of it. I appreciate Echoes of Wisdom, but I want to go back to like a Twilight Princess-esque Zelda game. Pokemon also charges like, oh no. I wonder if Pokemon's gonna charge $100 for Legends ZA. God, those fans are gonna be so flippin' pissed off. Oh, I see what you're saying, Brock, yeah. I see what you're saying. That makes sense. They have no desire to go back to classic 3D Zelda. That's stupid. That's because the open world crap sells too well. And let's like, I don't hate open world stuff, dude, but like, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker are my favorite Zelda games. Pokemon Legends ZA does not deserve to be over $70. That is a $60 game at best. Especially when like, I hope that this game actually runs better than Scarlet and Violet did, because Scarlet and Violet obviously doesn't run like the greatest. It's like you expect fans to pay full price for a game that runs half-ass. You know what I mean? People will still buy it. Yes, I did see that Wind Waker will be on NSO, but I don't know. This game has to be like really, really good for them to warrant a price of $70 or above. These games need to be like the best Pokemon games that they've ever created. But right now, if these games are like the same quality as Scarlet and Violet, it's not even worth $60, dude. That's a $30 game right there. And I don't mean like to be negative and like how I feel about some of like the more modern Pokemon games, but like it's the truth. As much as like, you know, I hate to, you know, be mean, it's like they need to make it so that the games run better. You know, like there's so much stuff that there just needs to do that they need to do, man. And it's like with a 3-year development cycle, I really hope you guys learned your lesson. You know, I hope that Legends ZA is really good because I mean, I don't know, I haven't. It's hard to say if I've been disappointed by the previous Pokemon games, but I mean, my expectations were definitely not. How can I say this? I had higher expectations, and those expectations were not met. The double pack thing, I don't recall. Someone in chat would probably know that answer better than I would. You say 13 years, you mean Pokemon, like, you're talking about Pokemon X and Y and Oras, too. I thought Oras and X and Y were fine. If you want to say in, like, the past, like, 6 years, or 7 years, yeah, sure. I don't believe that. I think I liked X and Y, I liked Auras, I liked Sun, I like Ultra Sun and Moon. Sword and Shield was when, in my opinion, Pokemon started to really go, I wouldn't say like downhill per se, but just the games felt different. No, yeah, you're right, they don't, but, you know, I don't like to be negative, you know. I like to have like a little bit of hope. Maybe Legends ZA will blow my mind. My expectations are just a little... I don't have them set very, very high because of the track record we've had for the last 7 years. I'll say as politely as possible. Puri is very low in terms of levels. Let me guess, you have a Numel, right? Oh, of course you have a Numel, dude. Everybody in this godforsaken route has a Numel. There are other good games other than Pokemon. You're correct. It's just sometimes when you know you're only a... I actually have no idea why I stated it there, by the way. Actually, can you actually beat this? I thought that Numel was actually going to go for an Ember, and I would have died here, but no. Okay, cool. If we beat it, then I'm in. No, dude, I'm the same exact way, Toxins. I feel you, man. I'm completely in the same boat as you are. Anyways, what I was gonna say is like, well, there are other awesome games, but you know what? Like, I made my channel based on Pokemon stuff, so quite frankly, I'm stuck playing Pokemon here. No one would care if I played any other game, so yeah. But there are Pokemon ROM hacks that make Pokemon like more tolerable playing, like Emerald Legacy, for instance. I understand what you're saying about BDSP, Layla. I get it. Because, like, even though I'm not, like, huge on BDSP, I do appreciate Sinnoh, and I appreciated going the Sinnoh again, regardless of if it's not in the particular way that I like it. It wasn't even so much like the chibi art style. I just wish that they would have taken the more platinum approach. That's all I ask. That's all I wanted. But no. Shiny hunting does not make me filled with joy. That's a lie. Nope, it is not a Nuzlocke. Ooh, we survived on one. I love it. Sweet, that was awesome. Epic. Another epic victory. What's inside this Pokeball Maxi 3? Okay, have I battled you guys or double battle? Oh no, oh my. Double battles are always very annoying in this. Speaking of double battles, I'm gonna be playing through Pokemon XD in a little while. I kinda wanna play Yellow Legacy first, and then I'll probably hop on to Coliseum in XD. Yeah, no, literally. BDSP, like, I love it in terms of, like, the Sinnoh feeling, the music, the remake, you know, just, it's a very, very pretty game, but, I mean, it's literally just Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but just with better graphics. When you did everything in, like, they didn't even include anything Platinum related. And Platinum is, like, what made Sinnoh, like, one of the best regions ever. Like, I love Platinum with all my heart, but I have no idea why they didn't include any Platinum-based stuff inside of Pokemon BDSP. Like, it sucks that they didn't go that route. Honestly, a real bummer. Drink the Miltank milk. Yeah, it's true. Yes, please, waiter. More garbage, please. Wow. That's one way to put it. Most definitely. It's sad though, because I remember like fans for years were so excited for like Diamond and Pearl games, like remakes, and like we got BDSP, and I'm just like, man, like it was honestly such a bummer because BDSP was just I don't know, so much potential, so much missed stuff that they could have easily done. Really sucks. I'm gonna swap from Ultra, by the way, and we're gonna go out to, Oh, did we get raided on Twitch? I don't have my alerts on, but if someone raided us, hello, I appreciate the raid. That looks like a raid message, but I could be wrong though. Did we get raided? I did. Oh wow, we did get raided. Right on. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I really appreciate it. How you doing? What'd you stream today? Not much, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. In case you guys do not know who I am, my name is Mystic Umbreon. I have been a Pokemon YouTuber on YouTube for the last 11 years. I do a lot of team content, top 10 stuff, and today we're playing Pokemon Emerald Legacy. Honestly, I love the Legacy series. I think Smith Place Pokemon and his team did an excellent job on this game, Crystal and Yellow, and I'm looking forward, just to playing more of this because I'm honestly having a blast. And Pokemon Emerald Legacy is basically like Pokemon Emerald but fixed, better stats, moves, TM usage, availability, game availability, all that good stuff. It's really, really fun, and I would definitely recommend playing it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy your time here, and thank you so much for choosing to raid me. I really do appreciate it. What'd you guys do today? Did you guys shiny hunt? Did you guys do any playthroughs, Nuzlocks, all that good Pokemon stuff? And yeah, so we were actually talking about Pokemon BDSP and like how they kind of took the literal remake to a literal remake. It was just Pokemon Diamond and Pearl slapped on with better graphics, and I could talk about BDSP all day and how much I was kind of annoyed by it. BDSP could have been so much more if they actually applied Pokemon Platinum stuff. Literally shiny hunting Arceus. Wow. Lilip and Vanillite. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. What game were you playing? Were you playing I don't remember if Lilip and Vanillite were inside Scarlet and Violet, or were you doing an older Pokemon generation? Sword and Shield? Oh, fuck yeah, nice. Very nice, very nice. I haven't played Sword and Shield for years. Oh, Lillipup. Oh, okay. I have no idea why I read as Lilip. My bad. It's probably because I'm playing through Hoenn. When you play through Hoenn, sometimes you just get the Gen 3 stuck in your head. And oh yeah, oh dude, yeah. That's also another one too. Flint. He's a Fire-type Elite Four member. They fixed him in Platinum. But in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, they literally give him the same exact Diamond and Pearl team. Like, I had no idea that Lopunny was a Fire-type, dude. There's like no hyperbole. It's the same code from what I remember when the game was making its rounds. That's actually insane. Wow. There was a BDSP GameStop bag. That's actually pretty cool. See, like, Pokemon will always make awesome accessories and toys and merchandise and stuff like that, but it's just a bummer that just sometimes, it's like Pokemon just, the games just need to be better, and like quite frankly haven't really been like super impressed, you know, with the games over the last like 5 or 6 years. I'm actually freaking surprised that Pokemon Sword and Shield, people say that Pokemon Sword and Shield runs better than Scarlet and Violet. And I remember people back in the day were really like getting you know, really upset about Game Freak and Pokemon Sword and Shield. So that's actually surprising to hear that Sword and Shield runs better than Scarlet and Violet. I wouldn't remember because I haven't played Sword and Shield since it came out. I really have like no desire to play. And he would use self-destruct you, but man, that's so annoying. I hate when it happens. And yo, what's going on, Umbreon Realm? How you doing today, dude? Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Puri fainted, not died. We're not doing a Nuzlocke challenge. Mind you can remaster a game using effectively the same code and have it still be worth it. Metroid Prime Remaster, guess what? It's a GameCube game under the hood with an individual overhaul, 60 FPS and controller schemes. BSP, nah, the same game at worst. Yeah, there you go. I still have Prime unopened in my game drawer, by the way. Eventually, Ted. Eventually, brother. It's also very true, the overworld models weren't the best inside of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Played BDSP, then OG Sinnoh, BDSP is my first experience. Oh no, shoot, really? That's crazy that your guys' first experience with Sinnoh was BDSP. I'm curious, did you guys play, okay, so like what were your guys' impressions of like Pokemon Platinum if you played it? If you played BDSP first and you played Platinum after, did you think BDSP were better or did you think Platinum was better than BDSP? I'm really curious to hear perspectives on that end. Violet should have been a Switch 2 game. Maybe so. Apparently there's going to be like an upgraded version of ZA on the Switch 2, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Alright. Puri's fainted. Are you level 22 yet? 23. No, 22, okay. And I believe, did you already learn Slash? You did. Alright, what's your next level of attack? Is it gonna be... Is it Ice Punch at level 33? 33 is such a long ways off. Yeah, Ice Punch is level 33. Unfortunately, though, it's probably gonna be special. Oh, that's cool. Right on, Rob. Okay. When do you get... What I'm curious about is when you get Thunderbolt. When do you get Thunderbolt? Because plus learning Thunderbolt is going to be so useful. Diamond was my first game. I loved it so much. Honchkrow is my ace. I like the fact that you can get Honchkrow in Diamond and you can get Mischievous and Pokemon Pearl in Eterna Forest. I think that having them as like version exclusives was a really cool move. Also, I want to say that Miss Magius actually matches Pokemon Pearl more. It's like with the color scheme, like the box and stuff like that. Alright, where is Plusle in my decks? I want to know when you get Thunderbolt, because having like that 90 base power attack is going to be so freaking handy. $28? Oh, dude. We're literally right on the cusp of it, you guys. I am so excited for Thunderbolt. That's going to be such a powerful attack. Hey, Kelly. How are you? I beat Sword and Shield 3 times on my third playthrough. I use all 3 starters. I've been using the other 2 starters on my other 2. That's awesome, man. Good for you. The Sword and Shield starters are actually very powerful. Especially Rillaboom and especially Cinderace. Oh, man. Ooga Booga Grassy Glide. If you guys ever watch my videos, you guys will understand that reference. I don't want to do this double battle, so I'm gonna skip it. Don't mind me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like, I want to heal up Puri first before I get into another battle because I want to get experience. Dude, I agree. Version exclusives are a nightmare when you don't have a friend to trade with. I completely get what you're saying. I 100% get it. Okay, you're level 22 now. I want to, yeah, we'll keep you guys up front. Please, just don't use any ground types or any, you know, actually, oh man, you're gonna be a Kindler and you're gonna be, yeah, I wish that the Sword and Shield starters were dual type as well. Cinderace, I feel, would be at, Cinderace would probably be like a fire, dude, I want to say fire fighting type, but I also don't want to get shoot out. Maybe fire electric could be pretty interesting for Cinderace. Inteleon could be water and fighting, but I know Quaquaval got that typing. Rillaboom, you know what? Rillaboom could actually be grass fighting. For Inteleon, I don't really know. I don't know what could be a good secondary typing for Inteleon. Actually, you know what? I thought I was going to be at a disadvantage here. No, we're actually at a really good advantage. Get rid of that Skarmory now, though, before things get, like... Before things get a little rocky. Good, that'll finish off the Skarmory. And then the Mero will die pretty easily. What's your guys' favorite set of starter trios? This might sound incredibly basic, but I kind of like the Gen 1 starters the most. I hope I don't get flack for that. I'm not really liking the Gen 2 starters as much as I used to be quite honest. There's just something about them. Let's get you to bed. Oh man, dude, leave me alone. Why did Nightbot get mad at you? I almost forgot that Nightbot was actually back here. Cinderace should have been Fire and Fighting and Sword and Shield. I don't... Fire and Fighting, I thought we already have plenty of Fire and Fighting Pokemon. Yes, I did, Rob. I love it. Good for you guys on making that. That's really sick. Second's probably Gen 7. I like the Gen 7 stars too. I really like, I especially like Decidueye. I remember like in the very beginning I was kind of against like Incineroar, but I mean, Incineroar is actually kind of, it's actually grown on me a lot over the years. And you know what, like I actually appreciate Incineroar. Icy Wind again. Go for Spark on that. Actually, you know what? Ultra is actually looking pretty weak. Can you actually outspeed? Am I dead? I'm not dead. Okay. I wonder if Lombre will actually finish me off. As far as my team goes, chat, I'm not sure what I want to do. I think this is going to be my final team. I want to see how we do against Flannery first, though, because I mean, oh, dude, Flannery's going to be so difficult because we have a ground type, but maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe having a water type. I feel like even having a water type wouldn't even really fit for Flannery because she has Sunny Day on her Torkoal. There is this one Mega Man boss, looks kind of like Blastoise. I have never played a Mega Man game at all. To be honest, I don't think I'd really like them all that much. Yeah, was that Birdkeeper Toby's brother? Birdkeeper Kobe? That's awesome. Inteleon could have been Water Bug. That's interesting. Do you think Inteleon kind of gives like that bug type kind of vibe? That's what I'm saying. It looks more of like a lizard. Like I wanted to hear like the explanation for it first. I definitely get more reptilian vibes. I definitely agree with that. Because I believe we left some trainers unbattled on this route. So from what I know, Layla, is the darkest physical in this. So like knockoff actually hits for pretty good damage. You're still type though. I don't think I'm gonna do very good against this. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I'll swap out to Dimples and we'll go for a double kick. I think I'm under-leveled, you guys. I think I've been too busy training up Sneasel and actually, or am I imagining things? Because I mean, Dimples is level 24. Maybe Dimples is just under-leveled, to be honest. Also, Rock Smash also does 60 base power in this, so that's actually pretty sick too. I appreciate that Smith actually buffed Rock Smash. And funnily enough, right? Rock Smash is actually Dimples' like most powerful attack. Anyways, I'm gonna level up Dimples to around like level 25, and then I'm gonna Purry up to level 25, and then I'm gonna put Dimples back up front again. No, it's not split. No, yeah. I think the only difference is Darkest physical, Ghost is special. I think that's all of them. And yeah, Rock Smash is not useless. Crazy. Tell me about it. Oh yeah, is that Lynette? Hell yeah, I love Lynette. What's up, Lynette? Lynette's awesome. Yeah, we're looking good, guys. I like our team that we got. Going up against Flannery, though, is definitely going to be interesting. This is probably one of the most interesting Pokemon teams I think I've ever had. We got Dark and Ice, Electric, Psychic, Fire and Fighting, Ground, and Bug and Flying. It's very original. I have used some of these Pokemon before. Like, obviously, I've used Blaziken a handful of times. I've used Grumpig, but it's been a very long time since I have. Grumpig, fun fact, was actually on my first team for Pokemon Emerald I did many years ago. I've used Sneasel before, but never in Gen 3. I used a Plusle in Pokemon Coliseum, but I don't think that really counts. And I've used a Sandslash in like a worse team or something before, but I've never used a Masquerain, like seriously, before. Like, I've rarely ever used these teams. You're saying best team for Emerald Legacy has to include Toilet Bird this time, right? It depends on if it gets Drizzle. If Toilet Bird gets Drizzle, and certain Pokemon can benefit from Swift Swim, absolutely. But I do not think Pelipper has Drizzle in this, unless I'm wrong. I'm glad that you enjoyed the best team series, dude. In June, you guys, I actually have an announcement. In June, we're going to be doing all kinds of team videos. I got a couple remasters coming out. We got a lot coming up in June. I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot. We're going to be posting a lot of videos about teams in the month of June. I'm also going to be doing viewer team showcases. I don't know if you guys remember when I used to look at your guys' teams. I do where I do like, you know, viewer showcase teams. It's like, you know, you guys put your teams on like a community post. I pick a team, I go over it, I talk about how I like it, if I dislike it. I'm doing that all in the month of June. So if you guys want your teams, you know, to be showcased, comment. on the community post I did about a month ago, 2 weeks ago. And who knows, your team might get picked. I've already picked 5 teams. No, 9 teams actually. So I think we have like 5 to 10 more teams left to pick. So if you guys want your teams picked, be sure to comment on that post. But yeah, I need to revamp Hoenn. I need to revamp Alola. Those best teams are a little ancient, and I think that they just need some work. These guys are water types. You know what? I was complaining about not having any water type trainers before. I'm gonna give Purry the opportunity to fight against these water type trainers. Worcester team, starting the crappy team I used yesterday. If you want to put that team on the post, by the way, you're more than welcome to. That game is not worth $80. I mean, unless, like, you know what? Prove me wrong. Show me that a Pokemon game can be $80. Will they do it? I highly doubt it. But I tell you, bring on. Bring on the challenge. Surprise me, genuinely. Make your games $80. Seriously. Will they do it? I highly doubt it. Let's do Dimples and let's do Purry. I'm not sure if this guy's gonna have a Gyarados though. What's up, Johnny VG? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm thinking $70. That wouldn't surprise me if it was 70. I mean, I heard that they're charging Donkey Kong $70. I'm not a big fan of platformers, so I'll let the Donkey Kong fans have their moment. $100 ZA. Oh, dude, don't even get me started. $100 for Legends ZA. Unless you're putting DLC in it too. If you're putting DLC in the new Pokemon games, all right. Then it's like, you know, you can get everything in like one bundle. Okay. Then we can definitely talk about that. But yeah, I highly doubt that's gonna happen. There's no way. You would have a Barboach, man. That sucks. Oh, never mind. I thought I had Hustle up first. I can actually use Rock Smash on you. Will you kill? Nah, you're not gonna kill. That water gun actually didn't do a lot of damage. I think it's just because Barboach is more of a physical attacker. Yeah, I remember back when Pokemon games were $30 to $40, man. Or 40, 50 bucks. Those are good times. Pokemon Coliseum back when it first came out was actually only $50. Oh, it doesn't come with Champions Ballot? Oh, that's kind of BS. Yeah, that shouldn't be $70. That's crazy. Leave it to Nintendo to recycle their stuff and, you know, put it on higher prices and stuff, man. That's crazy. Leave it to Nintendo. Alright, I'm putting Purry back up front again. I really need Purry to get some levels. This guy's like, if we weren't fishing, you wouldn't stand a chance against me. Alright, man. What's some of the most bizarre stuff that, like, the NPCs in Pokemon have ever said? Because I've seen some stuff in, like, Gen 1 where I'm just like, how the hell did they let this slide through? Some of that stuff that the NPCs say in Pokemon games, I'm just like, what the hell, man? How did they get away with this stuff? Yo, what's up, Saiyan? Been a hot minute, dude. Hope you're doing good. I will be more than likely buying the Switch too. I mean, well, obviously I am, but whether or not it'll be on the first day, I don't know. We need to see where things are, and hopefully I don't have to. I think a lot of us here don't really want to pay for a scalp Nintendo Switch 2. Vietnamese crystal NPCs. Real. Vietnamese crystal. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that game in a hot minute. That game is very funny. Yeah, thanks, Media. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to be having a video about Mega Evolution actually coming out on Sunday. So, that'll be fun. It'll basically be about whether or not I think Mega Evolution will stay as a permanent feature or if they're going to give us a new gimmick coming Generation 10. Also, that rollout. Okay, that actually didn't really do a lot of damage. It kind of had me scared for a minute, but that didn't really do a lot. I don't mind paying $80 for Mario Kart World, but where I actually start to kind of like go off of that is like when you start charging like $80 for anything that's not worth $80. Like Pokemon Legends ZA is not going to be worth $80. They need to keep Legends ZA at $60, but they're going to raise it to $70. I think Scarlet and Violet were $60, right? And those games were not worth $60, man. I'm sorry. Unfinished. I have an OLED Switch, and I love my OLED Switch very much. I actually did a giveaway back in 2021, and I remember I gave out some OLED Switches. Those were good times. Maybe I'll do a giveaway again at some point, but I mean, we'll see. Buying 2 Switches is that's expensive. That's like $1,000, dude. That's a lot. I'll think about it. Maybe, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with the Megas and how they could potentially combine it into a new gimmick, because with Generation 7, right, they had Z moves, but they kept Megas in at the same time. So, are you gonna do the same thing in this gen? Like, you know, I don't know. We'll have to see. 106 per game. Oh, that fucking sucks, dude. I'm sorry. $100. That's so crazy. Oh yeah, Swablu. I forgot you can get Swablu on this route. Alright, level 25. You get Ice Punch in a couple more levels from now. 33, I believe. Actually, you get Feint Attack in a couple levels as well. Honestly, Feint Attack, though, only has like 10 more base power. You said the trailer makes it look like there's a time limit and attacking decreases the timer. I'm curious to see what ZA will do in regards to that. This is actually Lynette's house too. Oh, Lotad doll. I forgot she gives you this. That's cool. If you guys hear my dogs, I apologize. ZA doesn't even seem like a 6-star game since you were stuck in Lumios the whole time. Are you actually only stuck in Lumios, or do you actually get to go to other places too? Because if you're only stuck in Lumios, I mean, I'm not really looking forward to that personally. Blueberry. What are the berries here on this side of the house? I want to check out what these berries are. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. Swablu, yeah. Also, for those of you guys that know more about Emerald Legacy, are there any special Pokemon that appear on this route where Swablu's at? That's also very true, Meaty. That's also very true. Oh, these are person berries, I see. You're only stuck in Lumios. Oh, man. Seviper, dude. I don't... Guys, do you guys want to use a Seviper? Which Pokemon do we replace if we want to use Seviper? I'm tempted, chat. I'm tempted. Don't make me. Don't tempt me. Look at this beautiful snake. If Seviper can survive this Fire Punch, I'll catch it. Okay. That actually did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Oh, you killed it. Dang it. Ah. That must have been a high roll. That was a lot of experience, though. Nah, I won't use Seviper this time. I think I already have my team, and I'm already satisfied with it. Yeah, I like our team so far. I think I'm actually just gonna keep this team of 6. I could use Tropius, but I don't know, man. If I don't like Marina by the time I get to Fortree City, we can always replace Marina with the Tropius, but I don't really know. I don't have False Swipe, though. That's the thing. I wish I did. I don't. If I did, trust me, I would have used it. Yeah, you don't. Actually, wait a minute. Do you... No, I'm tripping. You don't have False Swipe. No way. Nah. Wilbur needs to evolve. I agree, Kelly. I agree. I think it usually evolves at 31 in vanilla. If I'm wrong, let me know. It's much bigger than X and Y for Legends. Yeah, all right. But you know what's also underrated? Terrific. You know what's also underrated? A Pokemon that never gets used? Masquerain. And I would have to replace Masquerain with, I would have to replace Masquerain with Tropius, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Do we replace Masquerain with Tropius? Or do we keep Masquerain? I'll let you guys decide. I like both Mons. I really, really do. But it's also like grass and flying is also just weak to so many different types. I can see where you're coming from with it being more useful in the second half of the game. I see it for sure. In some battles, yeah. Rolling kick. I know Dimple's got rolling kick too. What move is that? 70 base power? I guess I'll get rid of double kick. I'm surprised that Dimples is getting like all these good attacks. They really, really did buff it in this game for sure. I mean, it didn't really, I mean, like, it kind of needed to be buffed in vanilla. That, you actually don't get Sky Uppercut for a while in Blaziken, so, yeah, I guess. Terrific asks, but have you considered that Tropius has bananas on its neck? So if you care about your health. Interesting, so it cares about your health. Does Masquerain care about your health? I think not. That's, that's a very, very good defense, sir. That's a very, very good defense. You're kind of piquing my interest. Maybe I will use it. I mean, we still have a little bit of a ways to go before we get to Fortree, so... Well, actually, no, you know what, dude? Maybe not. We could probably get there, like, within the next hour, to be honest. Colton, you have a fantastic night. Thanks so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I can actually use rolling kick, or I could use fire punch, but we're gonna use rolling kick because rolling kick is cool. My poor Leavanny and Black 2 had too many weaknesses. You know what's really sad is that like most grass type Pokemon and like a lot of Pokemon games usually have weaknesses and stuff like that. Like they usually have a lot. Grass Pokemon and like the main series Pokemon games always seem to get screwed over like one way or another. It's honestly really, really sad. Also, for any of you guys that are currently watching on Twitch, if you guys would like to watch the VOD when this is over, you guys can find the VOD over on the Mystic Umbreon YouTube channel. I keep all my VODs up when I'm done streaming. I don't know if you guys also noticed, but I got a thumbnail template for the Series 2, so you guys don't have to worry about like just seeing gameplay for it. So you guys will be able to see all of our live stream VODs in here in the future. I just find it easier just to keep the VODs here on one channel. I think you guys, you know, like watching back the VODs too and stuff. Ooh, that's a Viper, dude. That's a Viper can actually take a pretty good beating. Wow. Leavanny's really cool. Leavanny gets access to Quiver Dance. That's what makes it really, really cool. Carbos, we can sell that for money. Do you guys ever use the EV items in these games? I don't really use the EV items a lot. Around when will you twice a week videos? I'm mentioning some like upload more necessary streams. Yeah, I want to do more gameplay content for you guys. Like what I want to do is I want to take highlights from my live stream, and I kind of want to turn like, you know, I'm still going to be doing like scripted content for sure, but I want to kind of do like a hybrid style where, you know, where like I have like my gameplay and I have like scripted stuff as like, you know, like during certain parts like of the video. Basically, like I can talk about like my thoughts like going into the battle, doing like a little bit of I don't know, maybe like go over like stats, what was going on in my head at the time. But it would mainly just be like how can I put this, usually just highlights, gameplay stuff, me failing, me doing really good in the game. I don't know, I usually don't do very well in Pokemon games when I play them. I'm not very good at video games in general. So you guys can like, you know, see my successes and like my fails. And I feel like I've never really brought out my personality on Mystic Umbreon. And you know what, like over the years, I've started to think about, you know, like what I can do and like how I can do it better. And I think by implementing like my gameplay into my content, you know what, that can make me seem more, I don't know, more natural. And that's definitely something that I'm interested in doing. Will I come on Facecam again? Probably not. I am more comfortable streaming with no face cam. I feel like a lot more relaxed and like a lot more calm. There's just something about, you know, like having like a lot of people like, you know, looking at you, like, you know, when you're on face cam, and it's just like, I don't know, like I get really nervous. If I can be 100% honest. This thought I'd be transparent with you guys and like how I feel about face cam streams. I'll probably never do a face cam stream ever again. I like not being on face cam. It makes me feel more comfortable. I've been having fun bringing my Mons back to home, from back to home. Oh yeah, for sure. I have a lot of Pokemon that I have on home. I have at least a couple thousand. And I may or may not be a bit of a troublemaker, but I genned a lot of competitive Pokemon back in Gen 6 and 7. I may or may not have like 50 boxes of like comp Mons I've used before. Really? You think so? I seem like the same person on streams as in videos? Interesting. I've always felt like I've always people tell me I'm sometimes different, but I'm glad though. That's actually a compliment, so I will definitely take it. Thank you very much. I feel like I'm being like, you know, because like you can only do so much with scripted content. I mean, like you can and like you can't, you know, because like when I'm live, I'm not reading off of a script. Like it's all natural. Like this is just me just like spitting like off the top of the dome, you know, Pokemon stuff. I don't know, like whatever's fun to talk about, you know, just stuff like that. The G word, what's that? We're gonna put I haven't used Wolverine in a while. We'll put Wolverine up front. Oh, Jenning. Oh, duh. Duh. Yeah. Yeah. I've Gen before. I don't feel bad about it. I know people have their stances on Jenning. Like majority of Pokemon YouTubers gen. It makes content easier to create, especially when you're on a tight schedule. I've gen. Oh yeah, I'm not even like ashamed to admit it. Genning has saved me so much time on content in the past. I'm gonna do a hair reveal, LMAO, dude. Maybe at some point, I'll think about it. Ooh, are you gonna get, how much is that magnitude 10 gonna do? Are you gonna faint? Whoa, God, Wolverine actually took quite a bit of damage. Oh, and you're dead, wow. Zaboxy. That sucks. I got some Marina, let's go for Bubble Beams. Yeah, Jenning just does make more sense, I agree. Jenning in shiny Pokemon though, I've done it a few times, but I feel like it's more rewarding if you actually find the shiny Pokemon and then you edit it. Like you can go and like PKX and like edit it up and stuff like that. I've always found that to be like more fun. Scarlet and Violet definitely did make it a lot easier to do though, considering the fact like, you know, you can use like, I forget how to get bottle caps in Scarlet and Violet because I haven't done it in a hot minute, but from what I know, getting money's pretty easy. You know what, like it just, EV training in Scarlet and Violet, I mean like they made it a lot easier. But I mean, people are still gonna gen. I still gen. I don't know. I don't want to, you know, do all the extra crap. I want to just get into competitive. I feel like that's why like a lot of people just use Pokemon Showdown. You can even use Showdown for VGC too now. So, but I know that Pokemon they like to do things like obviously like on their console and on their games and stuff. So, oh yeah. I haven't done a Hank Kill impression in a hot minute, man. Let me see if I can do it. Damn it, Bobby. What the hell's this game right here? What's a Pokemon? I tried. I haven't done a Hank Kill voice in years. I've tried my best. You resist that. I wish you had Air Cutter, dude. That would have been so handy right about now, but you don't. Obviously, Switch Shot, I guess. Sneasel cannot evolve in this game, as far as I know. No. Is there a huge difference between Scarlet and Violet? No. Just different box art legendaries and different Pokemon in the grass. That's amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad that my impression was good. I'm still glad that I got it because it's been a hot minute. It's been a while. Oh, did you? Yeah, I remember I did that in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver one, right? I only have one revive. That sucks. You know what? We're gonna have to make a Pokemon Center stop chat. We're a little on the injured side right now. I'll use Super Repel. I forgot that Super Repels are only like $1. Needs practice. Oh, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. And it's also the fact that, like, when I stream, like, my throat tends to get dry because, like, you know, when you live stream, like, you talk for a long time. And I'm just a person that just loves to talk. Like, you should, like, ask my friends, ask my family, like, I just go... Must be the ADHD. I mean, like, I don't know, like I talk a lot. And, like, you know, when you talk a lot, your throat can get a little sore. So, yeah. And then also, like, I streamed for, like, 5 hours yesterday, so... I usually don't talk for, like, really long, prolonged periods of time. So, when I do, it's like, my voice, like, gets used to it again. And quite frankly, that's just what streaming does. You talk a lot more. It's different from videos. Pokemon. Hank Hill, Propane Adventures, that's awesome. He's a yapper. Oh, I indeed am. I indeed am. I'm proud of it, though. I love being a yapper. It's very fun. I'm gonna we'll buy like 10 revives, I guess. Am I gonna do contests? Absolutely, I will. Yeah, man. Contests are so much fun. There is never a day where I never think about doing contests in the Gen 3 games. Oh yeah, I know you guys. I know you guys could. It's just been a while since like I've streamed, like, you know. And I don't know, it feels kind of nice. It feels very relaxing, you know, to play Pokemon, you know, and just chat away. Especially with all the stuff, you know, that's going on with like Pokemon right now and stuff like that. A lot of people are not super excited about the new. I mean, some people are, some people aren't. I'm one of the people that's mixed about Legends CA. I want to be excited. I want to be proud of the next Pokemon games, but with the way, and like I'll say it once again, and I'll end it at that. With the way how Pokemon games have been going in the last 6 years, it's kind of hard for me to get excited, like really excited, like genuinely excited. Like the last time I was like really excited for a Pokemon game was probably X and Y. X and Y was honestly the last Pokemon game I was legitimately really excited for. You know what would make a good view, mystical and hard? Tell me. With only contest moves for Pokemon? That sounds kind of interesting. I definitely want to do contests, but unfortunately we only... See, one thing that I wish that Emerald would have kept was they kept the contests in, like they didn't, because like what they do in Emerald, right, is in place of the contests that were in Ruby and Sapphire, they replaced them with the battle tent. I'm not a big fan of the battle tent. I wish that they would have kept the contest. I feel like a lot of people didn't really use the battle tent in Generation 3. Did you guys? I mean, prove me wrong. But I don't ever really remember like doing a lot in the battle tent. I always thought the battle tent was actually kind of boring. Like I like the aspect of like, you know, moving from like one contest to another, going from city to city. It makes you feel like you're part of like the anime, because like, you know, that's like what May and Drew did in the Hoenn series all those years ago. Like contests in Ruby and Sapphire made it feel like you were actually going like for badges and ribbons and stuff like that. And like once you got to Lily Cove, like that was a grand festival. I like it when the Pokemon games make it feel like I'm going like for the anime. And Ruby and Sapphire did that. The game corner is really, really cool. I agree with you. But then Pokemon was basically like, yeah, no gambling. Exactly, yeah. Tiss said it before I could even finish my sentence. Yeah, no gambling. It's unfortunate. We love gambling here. A Sunstone. I wasn't expecting to get a Sunstone here. Wow. I definitely was not expecting that. Also, Meteor. Meteor Falls. Such a good theme. Yeah, I'll keep Wolverine up front for a little bit. Is there a ROM hack for Pokemon Yellow that is like this? Yes, there is. It's called Pokemon Yellow Legacy. I plan on doing a Yellow Legacy stream probably after this, actually. I'm definitely in the mood to play through Kanto. I forgot that you actually, you fight against both the teams in this game. Dingbats. Terrific. Do you remember from my Diamond and Pearl series all those years ago where I used to call Team Galactic the Team Galactic Cocoa Heads because of their coconut their coconut head haircut? Do you remember that from like all those years ago, dude? That was like 2014. Somewhere around that time. I don't know if you like Poliwrath, but Poliwrath is basically my favorite Pokemon of all time. I like Poliwrath. You have good taste. Yeah, Pokemon Yellow Legacy is pretty fun. I've only played up to the 3rd gym in Pokemon Yellow Legacy, though. I believe I was playing on my my Steam Deck. I went to go visit friends a month ago. And I downloaded it on my Steam Deck and I played on the airplane. It was pretty cool. They took my meteorite. Oh no! Not the meteorite. Aron Supremacy. I love it. That's beautiful. You could probably download it in Smith Plays Pokemon's Discord server. From what I can imagine, you're gonna need an actual like good ROM of Pokemon Yellow. I'm not going to tell you where to find it, but I mean, I'll just say that Google is your friend. Just be careful of which ones you download. I have a legal copy of Pokemon Yellow that I can actually just burn to my computer, so I'm not really too worried about it. If you guys ever want to like take your cartridge and actually like burn them to your computer like the legal way, there's physical software called the GB operator, and it actually allows you to do that. It's pretty cool. I got it like a few months ago, and I've been in love with it ever since. If I ever shiny hunted, I would actually shiny hunt on that. Because guess what? You don't need a capture card. You can literally just put it in, and the GB operator, the software, it actually allows you to run your physical copy as an emulator, and then you can take your copy and you can put it back into your Game Boy. So you can actually choose to play it on your computer with the built-in emulator, or you can bring it back to your physical game system. It's pretty cool. I do have a Steam Deck, dude. Yeah, and I've loved my Steam Deck. You can play so many cool games on there. You guys have no idea how many like GBA games and stuff I have on there, dude. It's pretty sick. I was actually playing through Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 and Boost Fury a little while ago, and I was having a lot of fun with that. Those are definitely two of like my favorite Dragon Ball games of all time. It's like nostalgia. It's awesome. Old device lets you hook your Game Boy to the TV. Are you talking about the Game Boy player on the GameCube? Which one are you talking about? I feel like there's something else that I'm missing. Yeah, I can tell you like ghosts. Ghost set Pokemon are really cool too. Magic Spud, you're spitting, my guy. You are spitting. Straight up. Bro's been accurate like the entire time. So freaking real. It's Nintendo. It's so freaking true. There's a paywall with everything on Nintendo, damn it. But guess what? We're still gonna buy it anyways. You bet your ass I'm gonna freaking pay $80 for Mario Kart. Of course I am, dude. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? And if it's $80 for ZA, of course I'll pay for it. Because for one, it's work, and two, it's Pokemon. I bought Scarlet and Violet, didn't I? Those games are not worth $60, by the way, but we can talk about that later. I can talk all day about how I think the last 5 years of Pokemon have been, are definitely not worth the money that they've been. A lot of Pokemon themselves didn't get good until DP. I agree. Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely. I completely agree with you. It was an adapter switch of 2 buttons. You put your Game Boy cartridge in a game controller. I did not know that existed. What do you call those things, Corrosive? Like, what's the official name of that product? I genuinely want to look that up. I've never heard of that before. Mystical paid $20 for loot boxes for Pokemon XD. Oh, don't tempt me, buddy. Don't tempt me. Why are BDSP so crappy games? Pfft. Ask Game Freak. I don't know. I don't have the answers to everything Pokemon related. I think the next gen I won't even do that. I mean, I don't know, dude. We'll see. ZA has to blow my mind. I mean, either way, I'm still gonna play them. Whether or not I'll enjoy them, I don't know. We will. I mean, I'll tell you guys what. I'll stream my live reaction to ZA. We'll see, dude. We will see. Also, chat, we are very, very close. Game Freak and Ilka, both companies. Because Game Freak gave Ilka the direction. Game Freak literally just said, hey guys, make this Diamond and Pearl. Okay, we got you, dude. Literally copy and pasted it. Hilarious. Double battles. I'm gonna go single battles on these ones. I don't really want to do a double battle, so I'm gonna proc the I'm gonna proc this. A single battle. Imprison. Doesn't imprison make it so you can't use certain items? Ilka are the company that helped with BDSP. While Game Freak was working on Legends Arceus, they hired Ilka to be the developers of BDSP. And I know, yeah, a lot of people didn't like BDSP, including myself. Very, very rushed Pokemon games. I'm actually gonna keep Wolverine up front. I'm curious to see how. Oh, is that what it is? You know, I'm thinking of Embargo. Embargo is the attack that prevents you from using items. Imprison is right. Locks the moves that the opponent shares with the Pokemon. That makes a lot of sense. That seems like that would be useful in like a very niche situation. I've never seen Imprison actually be useful before. Maybe in VGC, there's some usage for it. I forgot, you also have Rock Tomb. That's handy. Black and White don't need a remix? Agreed. They do not. Leave them alone. I hope that Game Freak does not ruin Pokemon Black and White in Black and White 2. That would really, really suck if they did that. Yeah, Pokemon, is it a hot take for me to say that I think Black and White 2 are the best games in the entire series? I think that's a pretty good valid take if you ask me. I think that's a pretty valid one. And once again, Magic Spud's correct. They did prove that you can literally just copy paste Pokemon and it'll sell. It's not hyperbole. It literally is the truth. I mean, like, as much as like I want to deny and say that's wrong, it's the actual truth. That's true. They did, and I legitimately think that Pokemon Black and White or the game Pokemon Black and White 2 were the games that Nintendo, that Game Freak actually put the most effort into. I don't know if that's a hot take, but do I want to? Yeah, I will take that chance. Elite Seed, oh, that ain't gonna do shoot, ain't gonna do squat. You're dead. Laron. Hey, Toxins, look. It's your favorite Pokemon. Dig's quad effective, right? Because you're still in rock? Yeah, Dig should be quad effective. It's the Switch's 9th best Switch selling game. Oh, man. What's up, Zach? How you doing, dude? Zangoose actually has a really, really cool sprite in Pokemon Emerald, dude. I forgot like, how cool that thing actually looked. I love the purple poisonous claws, too. Zangoose could have been normal poison. But I mean, like, it makes sense why it's pure normal. We were able to go on the Ultra Sun and Moon games for like 7 years. Yeah, very true. Pokemon began to sin after Gen 5. I'd say Gen 7. I love the original games as much as like a lot of other people do, but I think Pokemon really started to see its ascent probably towards, yeah, Gen 7, after Gen 7. Oh, dude, that's sick, dude. Who you gonna meet? That's awesome. Right on. Is Tara Strong gonna be there? Tara Strong's awesome. Gen 6, that's not hot. Yeah. I like Sun and Moon too. That's why I say, like, I think Pokemon's Ascent started after Generation 7. And, like, Gen 8 is kind of like, you know, things kind of just went like... Oh, that's so cool. Samurai Jack, Kids Next Door, Cast, dude, man, you're making me want to go back in time, man. I loved Cartoon Network back when I was a kid. I stopped watching Cartoon Network after Chowder came out. I stopped watching Cartoon Network probably 2008, mid 2007. Yeah. Honestly, like, the best era of cartoons is on Cartoon Network is probably like the late 90s to mid 2000s. I liked, oh shoot, man. Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo. Cow and Chicken, if you guys remember Cow and Chicken. I've never seen a regular show, nah. It's one of the more like modern cartoons. It looks interesting. I would watch it. I know you guys were watching it called the other day. Oh, that sucks, because Tara Strong's awesome. Okay. Anywho, though, we gotta go face off against Maxi, and I'm a little bit nervous. Was Gumball? Okay. I've heard good things about regular show, but I've actually never stuck around to actually watch it. Ren and Stimpy isn't... Call me crazy. Was Ren and Stimpy the beta version of Beavis and Butthead? Or wasn't it? That's a Mike Judge project, isn't it? Tell me I'm wrong or tell me if I'm right. Pardon my ignorance if I'm wrong on that. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I thought that Ren and Stimpy was Beavis and Butthead's beta. I'm gonna say beta version. I'm thinking of I don't know, High Crying. Okay. On the real, I'm actually gonna put Marina up front because I want to get the Intimidate off on one of his mons, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I thought Ren and Stimpy was Mike Judge. Someone else? Oh, was it? Okay, thank you for the education, Dan. I appreciate it, buddy. I always thought Ren and Stimpy was Mike Judge. I should not. Thank you for correcting me. That was part of my ignorance. You are going to have Intimidate as well, aren't you, sir? Yep. Double Intimidate. I could go for how much damage would Leech Life actually do to you? I have the Intimidate dropping off now, and since you already have like really crappy physical attack, surprisingly, that actually didn't do too bad. That actually didn't do too bad of damage. That recoil should do a little bit too. Oh, that didn't do anything actually. The recoil actually barely did shit, to be honest. Alright, my Dan is out. What level is Flannery's ace? Is it 28? Oh, you're only an air cutter too, thank God. Bye-bye, quick attack. I wish my animal was faster too, Kelly. I wish that too. Golbat. Oh, that's an Ultra. I would go into Wilbur, but I'm afraid of getting attacked by a Bite. Bite could actually do some serious damage. I believe I had Speed You. I do? Okay, good. Mighty Enna, that's more so like what I mean is like early game for it is good. In this game it's slightly better because Dark's physical. But I think that they're better Dark types to use personally. Like you could use Sharpedo. I think Sharpedo's a lot better. Especially in this game. And also, Sharpedo's water typing isn't completely useless either. Because even with water being special, like base 80 on the special side, especially like if you have like a move like Surf, I mean, it's pretty good. Super Fang at level 50, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Oh, guys. My team is starting to show its weaknesses. Oh, you met both Billy and Mandy? Oh, that's so cool. I love Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy as a kid. That was like one of like my favorite shows growing up for sure. I also want to go for Dig, but with it using Magnitude, we're going to hit it with that all-powerful Sand Team attack that actually did a shit ton of damage. Oh, never mind. That was actually a crit. No wonder it did a lot. Dude, that's crazy. The crit on the Sand Tomb, bro. Look at that damage. That's marvelous. We love it when stuff like that happens. What's your last mon? Nuzleaf. Alright, I will go into Dimples, and that should be the rest of you. Oh, good. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything either. I think a Fire Punch should just finish you off. I'm not sure if a Rolling Kick would have been better, but I mean, either way. It still did the job, nonetheless. Alright, though, chat. Now we get to move on to Flannery. Flannery is definitely going to be a challenge because we don't really have a lot of Pokemon that can resist fire-type attacks. I mean, like, we do, but, like, we don't. Cameron the Camerupt. That's actually a cool name for a Camerupt. Cameron and Camer. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, going up against Flannery is going to be interesting. Even if we did have water Pokemon, though, the thing is that she has Sunny Day for her Torkoal. If it's anything like Vanilla Emerald, and this is also Emerald Legacy, that means that in this game, she's probably going to be relying on the sun a lot. So even if I had a water type, my water type would straight up just get shut down regardless. So, obviously Wolverine's probably going to be the MVP of this battle. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what we can do to accommodate for our weakness. Yeah. My team's very dry, but then again, like, even having a water type, like, might not even be, like, the best thing to use against Flannery anyways. Norman won't be a problem because, you know, we have, we got Combuskin, we got other mons in our party that can deal with him. We also have a Dig for Slacking, and we can just, make his, we can just activate Truant, proc that. So I'm really not too worried about going up against Norman. Yeah, Norman shouldn't be that big of a deal, to be honest. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Norman's team is like extra stacked and I'm tripping. Maybe we have, I don't know, maybe we have something that's ultra strong. No, I have a fire type. We technically have Blaze, we have Combuskin. Can you survive this or are you gonna die? Like, I know it's not stab. Okay, yeah, you are dead. I was like, can you survive that? I did not know that, Zach. That is a super cool trivia fact about Folamar. I did not know that he voiced Wilt. That is some cool trivia. Hector Concarne. I remember Hector Concarne from was that Grim and Evil? Grim and Evil was before Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. It's going pretty good, Guy James. How you doing, man? Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate it. We're playing through Pokemon Emerald Legacy right now. So far, guys, I'm loving this game. I can play this game for another 3 or 4 more hours and not be bored of it. That's because I rarely ever stream, but I'm in a more streaming mood as of late. So you're gonna be, you'll probably see me live a lot more often. For right now. I'd like to keep this long term. I know I say that a lot. I mean, so far I've been enjoying myself. Oh yeah, dude, Emerald version's great. I've always enjoyed playing through Pokemon Emerald. It's probably one of like my favorite Pokemon games I played as a kid for sure. I like Emerald as like a lot of Pokemon fans' favorite Pokemon games though. Let's be real. Definitely one of mine. Is it my all-time favorite one? Probably not. Over the years, I've actually started to become more of a Unova fan, surprisingly. I still like Johto, but I mean, I think I'm starting to like Pokemon Black and White 2 is like my favorite Pokemon games of all time. Literally, the games were like they put in like the most effort. It's so true, too. Very underappreciated. I probably shouldn't be using Marina against the Vulpix, but I don't know. It has Bubble Beam. Can Marina actually learn Surf, by the way? Okay, yeah, 28 is going to be the ace level. I'll actually use Sneasel on this one. I prefer the Sebies. I like Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green a lot too. There's nothing wrong with Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green. Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green are perfect in their own ways. You got me a bottle of Tullamore Dew. What's that? That sounds really good. Is that a vodka, a whiskey? Like, what are you drinking, man? Also, would you care to share some with the class? I'll drink it on occasion, but I don't drink a lot. I don't know. That sounds like... It sounds like rum. So you get over Gen 5's graphics are basically just Gen 4's, but stretched to a bad resolution. I think the Gen 5 graphics look gorgeous. My Pokemon Fire Red still works too, actually. I'm very happy about that. I'm glad that Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green don't have the same battery issues as Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire do. Please don't kill. Okay, cool. Icy one probably is not going to kill you. I'm going to have to probably... Either way, I'm probably going to have to swap out in the Dimples to get this kill here. Irish Whiskey. Oh, that sounds so bomb, dude. That sounds so good. Pour me a fucking shot of Irish Whiskey. That sounds really good right now. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Sweet. Alrighty. That was quite the battle. I don't know if I need to change up my team a bit, you guys. I'm not sure if it's necessary. Although, man, going up against Flannery, I'm really nervous. Because, like, she has all fire types. What level does, Grumpig evolve into a... Oh, you battle this guy. I thought he was just going to tell you to, like, to get lost. Black and White and Fire and the Fury are the only good Masuda games. Do you mean Masuda method like for shiny hunting eggs? That slash is gonna do a shit ton of damage. Yeah, no, not even, dude. Oh yeah, that's a crit. But if you get hit again, you're dead. I should have healed up. I can just use Intimidate, though, on the Zangoose, and the Intimidate will bring down its physical attack. Oh, unless you got the crit, because if you got the crit on the slash, okay, never mind. Do you outspeed me? Yeah, I know, but, like, there's the Masuda method for shiny hunting, though. I think Masuda method came out 2000... for X and Y, wasn't it? Wasn't that when the Masuda method for shiny hunting was released? Or was it Generation 5? It was either Gen 5 or Gen 6 for when the Masuda method came out for shiny hunting. I don't remember. It was one of those two gens. I want to say it was Generation 6. Spelunky is evolving at level 32. That won't be until after we beat Norman. And we have a double battle coming up here. Okay, I'm actually going to heal up my entire team because... God knows they could use the help right now. It's my favorite type. Probably Ghosts. My favorite typing actually used to be Dragon, but over the years, since I've started to like Miss Magius more, I've really like taken a liking to ghost type Pokemon. Like ghost type Pokemon are like so mysterious and like so cool. Game Freak makes great games when they get some of their lesser known directors in charge. I don't really know like who is on the development team for Pokemon Black and White 2 though. I'm not sure if that was a case where there was like a director that was like less known. I'm not really educated on that topic all that much. Someone in chat probably knows the answer though. There's some stuff that you guys know about Pokemon that I don't even know. I know a chunk about Pokemon, but like a lot of you guys like know a hell of a lot more than I do. It's honestly crazy. Like sometimes like I go in like the comment section, like I'm getting like corrected and stuff. I'm like, damn. Like you guys know a lot about these games. Also, I need to be careful of. I kind of zoned out a little bit. Sneasel is quite weak to fighting. Uh-oh, that's not good. Hopefully Breloom dies and I'm good. Okay, good. Steel Rock. I'm very aware. We got ourselves an Aron enthusiast here. I'll just use Side Beam on you, and we'll swap over to Dimples. Actually, wait, I don't know why I'm so scared of a Magnemite. And am I scared because I don't want to get hit by a Steel type attack? What can Magnemite realistically do to me, like, on the Steel side of things anyways? I'll go for Fire Punch. What are, like, I'm trying to think, like, what Steel type moves can Magnemite have in Generation 3? Is Mirror Shot's not until Gen 6, Gen 5, right? Metal Claw doesn't make sense for it. Magnet Bomb, maybe? Either way, Steel would be physical in this gen anyway, so. Oh, we have one more trainer and then that's all. Spoink is actually surprisingly the weakest out of all of them. There is no way you're gonna last in battle if you get hit by this Swallow. I'll tell you what, I'll go for a Side Beam, but like the moment you go for like a quick attack, I'm probably gonna take a lot of damage. Whirlwind? Oh, okay, I'm wrong. And I'll just go for Rolling Kick. You can take one, right? Yeah, you can take one for sure. And we're right at the Pokemon Center. Yeah, Magnet Bomb was the attack I thought. Yeah, that's what I figured. We'll go for Rolling Kick. Are we dead? Oh, dude, I got lucky. Wow. That was a very, very lucky battle. That's crazy. Oh. Flannery's ace is not level 28, which means it must be 29 or 30. Yeah, for some reason, Swallow didn't want the smoke when it clearly had the capabilities of taking down my Spoink. Spoinks are not that intimidating. Isn't it true that if Spoink stops bouncing, it dies? God, the Pokedex entries have some fucked up things about them. Okay, guys, I will be back in a second. I'm going to take a little bit of a break before we go take on Flannery. Flannery's going to be, Flannery's going to be great. But I'll be back momentarily. Grab some water, throw some trash away, do all that good stuff. So I'll be back in a second. All right, let's continue, shall we? Let's go plot against good old Flannery. Flannery's hard, man. She's a tough gym leader. She's a very, very tough gym leader. Even in Vanilla Emerald, dude, like she's just good. Like I'm high-key nervous. Cause like I always struggle against her. Sometimes. In Vanilla Emerald, not much, but like when I was a kid, I used to struggle against her all the time. Like modern times, not as much, but I don't know, dude, like her Sunny Day Torkoal can hit like a freaking truck. It's scary. I'm gonna keep Wilbur out for a little while. Hopefully Wilbur doesn't turn into probably Taste Delicious. Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure he does. I was actually gonna make a bacon joke and I didn't read chat. Oh, you guys are funny. Yeah, poor old Wilbur. It's gonna get baconed. I love bacon, by the way. I think a lot of people like bacon. Just don't eat too much of it because it's bad for you. Graveler. Are you gonna use... I have a feeling that you're gonna use self-destruct on me. Why do I see self-destruct coming? I don't know why I see self-destruct coming, but I feel it in my bones, man. Well, I mean, it may not be self-destruct, but now we're starting to get to the point of where Wilbur's starting to get pretty freaking frail. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those battles, huh? I agree too. Pokemon Platinum and Emerald like have their own charms to them. Although I will say that in VGC, not in VGC, my bad. What was I gonna say? Come in. I forgot what I was gonna say, dang. Oh yeah, BDSP, not VGC. BDSP, if they would have just put in Pokemon Platinum stuff, don't you guys think that they would have been better? If literally BDSP just had Platinum aspects too? And yes, bacon, man. We're eating bacon. Okay. 28 is officially the cutoff point. Okay. Smith and his team did this in Crystal Legacy too. Cut is bug type. I'm glad that they kept this. Believe it or not, having Wolverine no cut as a bug type attack is going to come in a lot of handy for it. But I don't know what move I want to get rid of because... Sand attack. Sorry, Sand Tomb with the soft sand does more damage. But the thing is that Dig is a 2-turn attack. You know what? I'll get rid of Slash. Fuck it. I know Slash has a high tendency to crit, but I mean, I can just see Cut just coming in more handy. You know what? Now that... Oh, shoot, man. Now that I think about it, maybe Slash would have been useful against Flannery. I mean, no. We have Dig. Surely we'll be alright, right? And also because we're in the hard mode of Emerald Legacy, we can't heal in battle. So going up against Flannery, like, I have no healing items, guys. Like, we're kind of screwed. Damn. I wish I could evolve you. But you don't evolve until level 32. Don't get, I mean, I was gonna ask, does Grumpig get Thick Fat as an ability? Because if Grumpig had Thick Fat, that would honestly be really, really good against Flannery. I don't know why I'm thinking Thick Fat. It does. Oh wow. Yeah, Grumpig gets Thick Fat as an ability. That would actually be a very, very useful ability. If you could evolve. I mean, what do you have right now? Oh, you do have Thick Fat. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, either way, you're a Spoink. You don't really have the. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do have good. You do have good defenses for the battle, but I don't know. We'll see. I thought Grumpig only got Thick Fat. I didn't know that Spoink got it too. That's cool. It halves the power of fire attacks, so. Wow. Maybe Wilbur will actually be useful here. Shoot, man, do I have any, like, Zinks or something? Carbos is speed. I want to say is the zinc for special defense. If I had some zinks, I would have just pumped those into it right now, but unfortunately we don't have any zinks. Maybe like the EVs actually could have helped out for that battle. You never know. Sometimes EVs come in handy in like the most unique ways. Like sometimes during like in-game playthroughs, sometimes like that one offhand EV that you got in that certain battle might actually help you survive a couple of these attacks. Pokemon's crazy. Yeah, why not? I know Purry is an ice type. But, oh yeah, no, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead yet, but... Yeah, that's, just trying to balance out the experience is all. Obviously, ice is weak to fire. I didn't understand EVs until Gen 5. I played competitive Mons in like the very, very last part of Black and White 2. It's in 2013. Is when I first started doing competitive battling. Back when weather was unlimited. Oh, Gen 5, my beloved. I miss you very much. Give her a spark. I wish we had the magnet. Oh, dude, that barely did any damage. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Wow. Kecleon was like, yeah, man, that tickles. Haha. Kecleon literally said, bro, that tickles. Come back at me again. This Psybeam should finish it off. Yeah, Gen 5 was a good year to get into for Pokemon. Gen 4 really wasn't much different. I feel like Gen 4 and Gen 5 were very, very similar. In terms of like meta, format, what mons were good in OU. You know, I'm talking more so Smogon, not really VGC, but I remember in like Gen 4, Heatran was OU, Gengar was, and in Gen 5, like you have a lot of the Gen 4 OU mons that were still OU in Gen 5. Even in Gen 6, it was like Gens 4 through 6 actually had a lot of the same mons that were in, that were like still in OU. It was crazy. And yeah, I remember the Gen 5 Weather War, dude. That was so much fun. I remember I had a rain team with like a Zoomeril Aqua Jet. That shit was so strong. Cool times, man. I miss competitive battling like that. I'm glad that Showdown still has the option to do those battling formats, though. So much fun. Thing attack, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of quick attack. I also know where to get the black glasses. There's an NPC in Verdanturf Town. Actually, not in Verdanturf. Okay, so you go inside Rustturf Tunnel through the Verdanturf Town entrance. You go to the left. You exit the cave. There's this guy with the glasses. He's like, "Hey, I'm looking for my glasses." You go around that area. You're supposed to have the item finder. You're supposed to use the item finder, but it's like you can just press A like in like a couple of random spots, and you eventually find it. So I'm gonna get the black glasses for a Purry in a little bit. Oh, dude, very true. Unlimited weather meant mons like Politoed could have like the spotlight. I love it. I love Politoed to death. Politoed was in every rain team too, because Kyogre was always Ubers. Still is. The Politoed was one of the original weather setters. Is the Ace 28? Or is the Ace a higher level than that? Because in vanilla, it's 28. I think is it 28? Oh, right, it is. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's 29. Okay. It's gotta be 29. I don't even know if we're even going to be high enough level to take on Flannery, guys. If the trainer's Pokemon in the gym are 27 and my Pokemon are barely 26, we're under-leveled. That's crazy. Oh yeah, dude. Water stab in the rain. Oh, dude, man. That's some hard damage right there. That's some hard damage. Or like V-Create, Choice Band, Victini, Sun, GG's. I had a lot of fun running that back in Gen 5. That was a really, really cool team I had. Prankster assist Lipard V create. Love it. Rock Blast. What? You do evolve into Mad Cargo. I guess it's true. Makes sense why you'd have that attack. Yeah, this battle against Flannery is going to be interesting. I'm probably going to get washed. What? That's all that did? That's all Spark did to Slugma? Did it barely even freaking dented him at all? Spark couldn't even kill from that range. Oh my god, like, you cannot be serious. Wow. Oh, we've been there before. Okay. That way. Slug in the balls, Lamau. Oh, dude, Yawn's a terrible move. Great move, but a terrible one if you're on the receiving end. Bide. Yeah, we'll be fine. What? Okay, you're good. Whew. I'm like, what? Scary. You're actually getting to be somewhat weak. That's the trainer hole? No? Are we on the right track? Okay. I think I went the wrong way. I think you're supposed to go in the other hole. Magic Spud? I agree with you. I think we're in trouble. This team isn't exactly hit the hardest, with Sandslash being our ace. Yeah, I think that's what they're out. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not arguing with you. I just wanted to use mons that were actually, I don't know, different than the ones I usually use before. I mean, you want to buff real fast? Give me Gyarados. Ludicolo would probably actually not be a bad option for this gym either. But Fire and Water with Drought, yeah. That's a toughie. I'm not going to buy a lot of these, just a little bit. Alright, going up against Flannery. Was it that one? Ah, butter. Butts. That sucks. Weakest team for Emerald Legacy about to drop. I love it. So true. I'm not afraid to admit it. I am not afraid to admit that. I'll find a way to make a worse one. Toxins has proved that. He's not wrong. This looks like it's it. Ah, there's Flannery. Alright, guys. It's my funeral. Wish me luck. God, I am dead. I like Wilbur. Let's just let Wilbur go first. Actually, no, you know what? Ultra. Yeah, you know, actually, no. Wilbur. Ultra could potentially get, like, a spark off. Like a low-end Pokemon that needs to be outsped or something. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna try and preserve, Wolverine as best as we can. Shit, man, there it is. There's that sunny day. Wow. God. Ray, do you mean today's stream or the playthrough in general? Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Sunny day already. See, I knew Flannery was probably going to be one of the more difficult gym leaders in this ROM hack. Because in base Emerald, she's difficult for a typical Pokemon game. Wilbur's actually doing very, very good. I might even actually switch up the order if we lose here, which I think we more than likely will. I'm going to swap out the order. I'm going to have Ultra go out first, and then we're going to start spamming Sparks, and we're just going to get it out of the way first. Have as much damage as like our weakest Mon can do, and then we'll swap out in order. Today's stream, we've been live for about 3 hours. Yeah. Magico. Ooh, what's that? I forget what this attack does. Reflects special effects. Oh. Alright, I'll get rid of Tackle, I guess. Tackle's kind of bad. The confusion actually really helped out. Thing is now is, can you hit yourself with it? Okay, yeah, Wolver's out. That sucks. See, I like ROM hacks like this because they're difficult enough, but they're not completely, like, so far out of reach that it's, like, impossible to beat. Like, these ones are a lot more fun. The difficulty in these games reminds me a lot of, like, the Drayano hacks. Like, the Drayano hacks are, like, my favorite, like, level of, like, difficulty. The Parafusion will fuck you up, dude. Don't even try me. Good. Sunny Day is also out. That's perfect. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Well, okay. He's dead. But this is also a good opportunity because right now, Bubble Beam is not weakened by the sun. What? 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 Did I miss something? Did he use like water sport or something? Sunny Day is gone though, is it not? Unless I'm tripping. Did Sunny Day disappear? New ability? Oh, no shit. What ability is it? Oh, wow. Did, like, magma armor get, like, buffed or something? Oh, solid rock. Wow. That was a... No, dude, that's sneaky. That's sneaky. Yeah, I'm going like, what? Hello. Okay. Thank you, Discord. Hang on, guys. My TV turned off. Give me 1 second. Well, I'll resume the battle in just a sec. Where's my TV remote at? Oh man, I had no idea that this thing actually had that ability. That is indeed a sneaky attack. But for right now, I guess we'll just go for the knockoff. That should kill. Good, okay. Ah, charcoal, dude. This is getting annoying. Okay, thank you. My bad. My TV was being goofy. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, like, we can't get Blaziken anyways because we can't go, we can't go over the level cap, so. So they changed Magma Armor to where it is now, it also reduces water damage by half. That's crazy. Wow. Or did they? Okay, actually, yeah, that makes sense, because I mean, like, Solid Rock is a newer ability. I guess let's go for knockoff. Bye-bye. You know what? Actually, that white herb is actually... I'm glad that we knocked that off, to be honest. Now its special attack is screwed. That was actually very, very useful. I might actually win now. Maybe. Oh, wait. 32 is actually the max level. Wow. By going for Rock Smash, we also... do we drop its defense? I guess now, because of the sun, it'll probably balance out the negative special attack. So she's basically putting herself back up to neutral when it comes to the fire type attacks. I'm legitimately surprised that the Parahacks Haven't kicked in yet. One thing's for sure, dude, this Torkoal is hella bulky. Alright, hopefully Dig can cut this thing down a bit. Oh, White Smoke. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That ability makes it so you can't get stat drops, huh? That's right. I forgot White Smoke existed. Right. Oh, that's quad. No, wait, no, you're just Fire Ground. Okay, never mind. That's right. I forgot you're not Fire Ground. Very true. Yeah. What's that Dig gonna do? Oh man, can you survive one overheat? Oh man, dude, if we can survive one overheat, we win. Oh, that fucking sucks, man. That sucks so bad. We were so close to beating her too. Man, that sucks. Okay. We're gonna try this again. She's hard. Yeah, she hits like a truck. I'll start with the Ultra this time, and we'll see if we can, preserve Wilbur a little while. Because I actually think having Wilbur around with the Thick Fat ability is very, very useful in a battle like this. And I kind of want to get, like, our weakest Mon out of the way first, which is Ultra. Will that be an Oko? Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunately a crit. That sucks. I kind of actually want to use Dimples. I can get an early start and kind of like rolling out the team a little bit. We'll go for a rolling kick. Oh, there goes Sunny Day. My fire attacks actually get buffed too. To be honest, you guys, I might actually even have better luck using Fire Punch on Torkoal, because with this Sun, I'm buffed, and Torkoal's special defense isn't like obviously as great as its physical. So even though like Torkoal like would resist it, it might actually be the better play. You're gonna use your ground attack against me. I kind of want to preserve you, so I'm actually gonna go out and we're actually gonna go for some bubble beams. I think you're gonna go for the ground type attack. Are you gonna go for magnitude? Oh, you did go for overheat. Oh, jeez, dude, I overpredicted. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, it was. I thought he was going to go for a ground type attack. That's a bummer. Oh, this is the, you know, this puts me in kind of a bind. Because its special attack is really, really low right now. But I also want to save Dimples for Mac Cargo. I think I'll use Purry. See if I can get a, actually, man, I don't know. You do have lower special attack because of the overheat drop. You know what? Maybe Wilbur actually is the better play. Because, like, you're so weak right now. Abby, you know what? I'd rather get the freaking Queen Switch. Like, Sneasel probably, like, it could come in handy. Like, it can knock off. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just go into Wilbur. I want to preserve Sneasel so I can get the knockoff on the Torkoals. Oh, I missed. That is so nice. That was good accuracy. I'll go for the side beam. I'll just go for it straight up. That actually did quite a bit, even with the well, actually, to be fair, the sun's out too. Sunny days back up. You know what? Maybe I'll go for the Confuse Ray. You guys want best team vids for Yellow and Emerald that bad, huh? Give me some time. Give me a few months, and I'll see what I can whip up. Attract? What? That's the most random move you could possibly have. I know Whitney did it, but Christ. Also, I am barely denting this thing with Psybeam. Look at that. It does like a smidget to its HP. Confusion? Oh god, no. I can tell you one thing right now, this is definitely not the best team. You know what, I'm just gonna go for Wolverine, we're just gonna go for a dig. I think I can just knock it out. I know you guys like the team content the most. That's why in June I want to give you guys a like a team month. My pig's in love with the camel. You're quad. You're quad weak. Yeah, that's good. I think we got it now. He's gonna go, obviously go for... Sorry, she's gonna go for an overheat, obviously. The white herb is going to activate, unfortunately. We are definitely going to get hit by a, this thing can survive digs. We saw last time. That actually did a pretty good chunk of damage, wow. Oh, and you missed. Oh, dude. Wow, that is lucky. That is extremely lucky. Oh, the hacks are actually working in my favor for a change. Oh, bye-bye sunlight. Okay, there's your... Okay, now since the sun's gone, can you survive it? Okay, you're still gone. Okay, that's fine. Then here comes the white herb. I could make this a 2-0, but you are very, very defensive. I'm going to go for a knockoff to secure my win. Actually, a fan attack. Can you do it? Oh, barely. I honestly wasn't sure if Torkoal could survive the rolling kick. Because this thing has really, really beefy defense, and I think I'm right when saying... I want to see how much more attack you have versus Combustion. Oh yeah, you definitely would not have survived. Actually, it would have survived the rolling kick. I think it would have. I think it I'm not sure if a rolling kick would have been able to kill or not, but I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, per se. But we won anyway, so who gives a shit? Hurrah. I still don't think that the rolling kick would have killed, though. So either way, I still think this would have been a 1-0 victory regardless of it. You want to learn bulk up, too. I know, yeah, if Sneasel would have clutched, it would definitely would have been insult to injury to her. Facts. Bulk up sounds interesting. I can probably use that against Norman. And then I can save my bulk up TM for another team member if I want to. If any other of my team members can actually use bulk up, I don't recall if any of them can, though. I would actually have to like look at my team there real quick. But yeah, this will come in handy against Norman. We're also going to grind up a little bit as well. Because I feel like going up against Norman, you know, when he has like those big ass slackings, like we're just going to get folded. But I honestly think that she was probably one of the more difficult Elite Four, not Elite Four members, gym leaders in this game. Nice. Yeah, dude, but I mean, look at how our team got decimated. This was definitely a hard battle. As Flannery always is, though. Flannery is always one of the harder gym leaders I've fought, even in vanilla. Like, when I was a kid, Flannery would flatten me so bad. Oh, anyway, my bad, Sir John, for not getting back to you. That's awesome that my teams have been helping you out. I'm very happy. Oh, I actually didn't mean to press V either. I was kind of just button mashing. Wait. Oh, you can go back together. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's nice that they do that because they actually do that for you in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Thing is, though, is like I need grinding. Like I'm gonna get my butt kicked by Norman with the levels I have now. Yeah, I kind of want to. We need to go grind up in the grass for a little bit. Do the badges look any different? Nah, they don't. I am going to grind up a little while in Jagged Pass. Oh yeah, it's a great quality of life. I love the fact that they took that aspect from Oras and they did that. That's very cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go grind up in Jagged Pass for a little bit. Maybe get all my mons up to like level 30. And then we can move on. So if you guys have any like questions, I guess, like while we grind, I could go get PK Hex, but I feel like PK Hex would honestly take like the same amount of time anyways, regardless. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of grinding for a little while. Although I cannot fight against the ground types. Oh boy. That's unfortunate. I have the herbs and stuff too, so we can heal our mons up as we go. Yeah, dude. Plusle is also starting just to fall off. Also, you have a good night. Appreciate it. I appreciate you coming down here. Okay, attack, nice. I don't like going up against these ground types. You know what, dude? I have a feeling at some point I'm probably gonna wind up ditching Plusle, dude, because like Plusle is just been not it. Plusle is so underwhelmingly weak. Even with the buff, dude, like I'm starting to see it. Oh, and I cannot, dude, literally, like my entire team is like weak to Pokemon in this area. Yeah, Priest dead. Priest faint now too. Crap, man. Magic coat. Oh, wait, we won that last time, huh? I grab Tackle Fruit. You know what? I did. I will just. I will wait to level you guys up, maybe. I honestly think that Marina probably has the best odds of training here, because like she has Bubble Beam, she has Leech Lives for the Spoinks. Speaking of which, so what base power are you? I keep on forgetting to check. 40. Oh, okay. So you're not quite Sun and Moon, but you got double that power. Okay, still better than 20. 20 is just unbelievably like underwhelming. For Leech Life. I'm glad that they at least Smith and his team at least doubled the power in that. Yeah, Norman would clean us right now if we were to go up against him. I really do feel like Norman would honestly just like put me into a freaking hole. Norman would like sink my entire team if I were to go up against him right now. I'll get Wilbur up a couple more levels as well. Yeah, I'm thinking about potentially just ditching Plusle. Do you guys have any suggestions for Pokemon that can replace Plusle, by the way? I'm not going up against this Squint, by the way. I'm not playing that game. That's going to take too long. There's level 3. That's pretty cool. You know, we could evolve Wilbur into... I would, but I mean, I don't want to keep you guys here for too long, because grinding is very, very annoying. Spinda. Spinda's neat. Spinda is definitely a neat choice for sure. Did they buff Spinda in this game like by a pretty good amount, or? Because if Spinda's buffed, that makes me interested. I've never used a Spinda before. I know Spinda. I think Spinda has what, 70 base BST across the board. Oh, I'm totally oblivious. I did not see that Pinocchio emoji that she made next to it. Yo, what's going on, host? How you doing today, man? Thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate it. You're joking? I'm glad you were. I'm happy that you were. I'll grind up a little while longer, and then we'll go take him on. Yeah, it's just, there's just so much negativity with Plusle. I don't know. We'll figure out a mod to replace it with. Maybe I'll use like a grass type or something. Should I just use Roselia and just call it a day? I don't know if Roselia is the call. I mean, maybe Tropias, but we're not getting Tropias until after we beat Norman. And I have a feeling that like Thunder Wave on Plusle will come in handy in certain situations, because like it's still fast and like it's still somewhat speedy. You know what? Maybe when it gets Thunderbolt, maybe it'll hit a little bit harder. Actually, you actually get Thunderbolt in one more level. Maybe you'll actually be a little bit better when you have like a 90 base power attack. Come on, man. Stop being so flipping bad for 2 seconds, will you? Yeah, 65 base power on Sparkus unfortunately isn't working, man. I don't want to have to put him. I don't want to have to bench poor Plusle, but you know what, dude? It might just be that. It might just be that way. Oh, do you know why? It's because it has an adamant freaking nature. Its special attack is like deliberately like being put down. Wow. That actually makes a lot of sense as to why this thing is doing so bad. Maybe I'll go into PK Hex and actually like do a little bit of editing around. Wow, that's funny. I won't change it from like adamant to like modest, but I'll give it like hardy or something. It is a harder version of Pokemon Emerald, yeah. And it also has add-ons and stuff. I highly recommend it. I would definitely play it. You know what? I'm just gonna go, we're gonna go grind in Jagged Pass for a little bit longer. And then we're going to go with May back to Norman in Petalburg City. Let's go for Feint Attack on you. Magnitude 10, you already knocked me down to that much? What? That's crazy. It's easy, Dan. You wanna know what's funny, host? Is that this team, I didn't even intend for it to be challenging. I just wanted to use Mons I barely ever use. And like my battle, I lost against Flannery twice and I beat her on my third try. Radical Red is a game, man. I'll just say it's a game. Oh my god. Hi, Dream. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Hope you had a wonderful stream. What'd you play? A better version of Vanilla Emerald? I love it. That's perfect. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. It was a rocky night, really? What were you doing? Lay it on me. Let's, wow. Weak. You know what, maybe I just won't battle against the, yeah, I just won't go up against the Nummels. We'll fight off against the Spoinks. And then I'll ride up to level 29 and then that'll pretty much be it. Yeah, I feel like Norman's gonna like freaking clean my clock, dude. Randomizer, Heart Gold, Nuzlocke. Yeah, I ended up dropping them. I switched to Emerald, regular Nuzlocke. Okay, hell yeah. So you did like Vanilla Emerald, then you did a Nuzlocke variation of that with legendaries. That sounds that honestly sounds like one of my randomizers. Maybe my luck's rubbing off on you. I always have that kind of bad luck whenever I do randomizers, and then I wind up like getting like clean like team wiped. It's so sad. So join me to the Twitch, by all means, dude. If you guys are YouTube viewers and if you guys want to go and watch on Twitch, by all means, go for it. I stream on both, so it don't bug me any. Watch on whatever platform you want. Some people don't like making the Twitch accounts. Some people do. Some people like the platform better. You know what? I don't really. I like both platforms. But I choose to stream on both because YouTube is where the majority of you guys are. So. Pokemon Scorched Silver. I'll have to look at that one. What do you do in Pokemon Scorched Silver? Oh, you know what? One of you guys actually came in here and mentioned it earlier. Isn't that the game where it takes place in the future after Pokemon GSC? And you play as, like, Silver Son / Daughter? That actually sounds like a really, really sick ROM hack, and that actually makes me want to play that. Maybe when we're done with Emerald Legacy, maybe I'll pick that one up. Oh, we have a Wally battle here? Okay. That's a new little twist. I like that. That is really, really neat. We do not get this in vanilla. I wish that we would have had more battles with Wally in vanilla. That's awesome. I really like this. This is super cool. And guess what? It actually does something against his Swablu. Nah, Kaizo. I mean, so I tried Blue Kaizo one time. I streamed this on Miss Magius like a couple years ago. And some of the puzzles in Kaizo, I just find to be extremely tedious. I appreciate the difficulty aspect, but I play Pokemon for the battles. I don't really play Pokemon for the puzzle aspects. That's what Zelda's for. I want to play Pokemon for the battles. I don't want to play Pokemon for all the obstacles and crap. Like, I got stuck inside of Sprout Tower for the puzzle in Kaizo. And then in Blue Kaizo, there was like this one spot in the game where like I got stuck going up and down the hill. I can't remember. Yeah, the puzzles are just they're too tedious to solve. But I like the difficulty in battles. No, actually hit off Sing, that sucks. Oh no. I don't think she's gonna wake up. So we're gonna go to Marina and we're gonna get off the Intimidate so that the takedown will actually be a lot less damage. Even, oh, that was a crit, okay. I was like, still do like, that's crazy. Oh, it's a recoil, killed it. And then there's Curlia. Wonder if Leech Life, if I'm able to actually get back like a decent amount of HP from this. Do I have a plan for Norman? Probably not, no. I have no idea what Norman's team's gonna be. So I'm assuming probably Slacking, unless like Smith and his team pulled the fast one and they made it so that Slacking no longer has Truant. I hope not, because Truant on Slacking is kind of like what balances it out. What Zelda games have I played? Oh man, A Link to the Past. I played Link's Awakening and Link's Awakening DX. I have played both Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. I'm thinking I've played Minish Cap. I played Four Swords Adventures on the GameCube. I've played Wind Waker. I've played Twilight Princess. I played Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword HD, actually. Skyward Sword HD actually turned out very, very good. And then Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I think I've named all of them. Slacking with huge power? Oh yeah, dude, goodbye. Yeah, your entire team is wiped. Freaking GG. Just straight up slap to the face. That's crazy. Also, thank you for the resub, host. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very, very much. On Twitch. right. Those hardcore ones, the level cap and everything. Oh, dude, I'll bet. I'll bet. Alright, let's go take on Norman. I'm very nervous. Not as nervous as I was for Flannery, though. Oh, I'm sure that they do look better on Switch, too. Absolutely. A swallow. Wow. The timing for that could not have been better. Wow. Did I get a quick attack? Oh, I have it. No, quick attack wouldn't be enough either. Man, that's so crazy. I need to get rid of the that admin nature. The admin nature is really making it difficult. I'll go out to Wolverine and we'll go for a Rock Tomb. At least she's on the cusp of leveling up. Let's go for a Rock Tomb and hopefully it doesn't miss. Not bad. Thunderbolt, finally. Some actual attack power. Bye-bye, Spark. Hello, Thunderbolt. But even with that admin nature, we're still kind of screwed. That admin nature just needs to go bye-bye. I'm gonna go into PK Hex. I'm actually gonna go change up the nature. Let's see. Jolteon's such a cool Pokemon. It's awesome. Physical Special Split is not in this game, no, but Ghost is Special and Dark is Physical. What's up, Rescue? How you doing, man? Hell yeah. It's been a while since I've seen you, man. I hope things are going great. I like the trainer melody themes in this game. It's really funny. Now, how much is Thunderbolt gonna do to you? Am I even gonna like get like an astronomical amount of damage off on you? Also, what are the stat buffs to Spinda in this game? Surely it has something. Oh wow, it actually nearly 2-code it. Yeah, Thunderbolt does a lot more damage. Also, are you hitting for 95 base power or 90? I want to say 90. No, you are 95. Okay, cool. Yeah, Bug-type moves are super effective against Dark types. That's correct. Emerald Legacy. Yep. How's it going, Andrew? It's a better version of Pokemon Emerald. What's to say that? That's like the easiest way that I can explain what Legacy, what Emerald Legacy is. I would have been so mad if that took 3 hit, if that was a 3-hit KO. At least Ultra's actually doing damage though. I'm happy. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna buff up Dimples, because Dimples is gonna be like our main attacking power. And we can always go grind in the grass on the way over to Fortree. Also, since we're gonna be going up against Water-type Pokemon anyways when we surf across Route 118, a lot of our Mons will actually be able to do like somewhat well against Water types. Like all of them, like Dark, like not super well, but I mean like, I feel like we would do better against those, against the Water types on Route 118, than the Mons going up against the Mons in Jagged Pass. So. In what way, actually, like, does it make sense? Because, oh, you got crit. That sucks. That's a bummer. Unfortunate hacks, man. Unfortunate hacks. Got some arena. Let's go for some air cutters. That's crazy. Yo, terrific. I appreciate you coming out, dude. You have a fantastic night here. Really, really appreciate your time, buddy. It's always good to see you. Always a pleasure. Yeah. That sucks that Combuskin just got utterly obliterated by one freaking critical hit from the slash. Zangoose is actually a freaking monster. I don't know what his ace is, but I mean, like, hypothetically, if I could get Blaziken, oh, that'd be so sick. I don't know if I would be able to get Blaziken, though. This is the defense room. Wiggly's Hop. Go for one kick. Oh, you have Cute Charm? Right. That sucks. Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub, dude. That means a lot. Thank you very, very much for that. You didn't have to do that. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate the support. How is this different? Quality of life, better move pulls, harder gym battles, harder Elite Four battles. A lot of quality of life features, like the Pokedex. You can see like what level each Pokemon like learns certain moves, stuff like that. It's just an upgraded version of Pokemon Emerald. That's all it is. Nothing really like too complicated. God, like a lot of my team members are just getting dicked. I'm wondering, should I actually go grind up my Combuskin real quick? Because if I get hit by anything, like Combuskin's gonna just fall over really, really fast, and that I'm kind of paranoid. Yeah, the special defense split is in place. It is. This is Gen 3, not Gen 2, or no, not Gen 1. Yeah, I need to level up Dimples. You too, dude. I really appreciate you coming out here. Thank you very much for the support. It means a lot. Have a fantastic night. Alright, no more freaking Attract, okay? No more Attract and no more Cute Charm. I would really appreciate if we didn't have that. Oh my god, another freaking critical hit. Why do we keep on getting critical hits? And guess what? If we get hit again, we're dead. Oh god, this is getting so annoying. These critical hits are... man, dude. Pokemon logic. What's up, Joanza? How you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I should have gone for... oh, dude, I'll just go for Dig. Oh, man. Marina leveled up. Wolverine leveled up. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go and grind a little bit. Because you just, I mean, well, unfortunately, you just keep on getting hit by critical hits, dude. Ghost is actually special in this gen. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna have to go do some grinding, and I was hoping that we could go into the gym tonight and just wrap it up. I don't think that's gonna happen, and it actually is getting a little late. It's midnight for you guys on the East Coast, and it's 9 o'clock for me. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and actually end off now. The next time I go live, probably Monday or Sunday. I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. But yeah, the next time we go live, we'll do a little bit of grinding. I'm gonna go into PK Hex, and we're gonna go change up Plusle's nature from adamant to like a neutral one. So I'm gonna wrap up things here for tonight, you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming out here. It's been a pleasure like always. I'm having a blast with this ROM hack, by the way. Smith, if you're watching, once again, thank you very much, dude. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably Sunday or Monday. Keep notifications on. Good night. Goodbye. Rescue, ask me that question again when I stream on Monday. I'll give you a response. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.